Where do people turn when they have lost everything? When a cruel catastrophe has taken everything they loved and cared about in life? Where do they turn when they're in despair?
Oh, and I party rock!
It's showtime, folks.
It feels good. It's cool.
We're brilliant broadcasters. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic.
Very respectful. Very nice.
There is some shenanigans going on.
And it just feels right.
They're like two puzzles. We want perfect questions. We want some laughs. Some thoughts being provoked and thrown back and forth.
I don't like flaky. I like cakey.
I want to hug a cute dog.
How fake was that?
The name of this radio show should be The Happy Idiot and the Sullen Douche.
Two total dorks.
Am I listening to a radio show? Two DJs and a tranny lover. That's what this program is about, mister.
Only creeps listen to this program.
Yo, boys, what's happening, man? Turn your fucking radio down! Anyone around here ever smell my ass?
It's lovely. Anthony.
Come on, we're going to tell you how to get chicks.
James.
I'm Jim Norton, and I'm a horribly boring person.
We just kind of laugh at him.
He's getting better, but we got to break him in still. He's a candidate for killing his wife who gets married.
I love E-Rock under the console. That's us.
Snapple and mayo, your dumps must be lovely.
And featuring...
Hurricane Ben! Hurricane Steve!
I think there's a degree of mental illness with everybody on the show.
Ramon. Eric's breath smells like the diaper of a cancer patient. Can I say for the record that this program sucks a fat dick?
I got a few ideas that could get us fired. Please use them. Please use them.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
I really like the new show opener.
I love that one. Please use it.
Please, for the love of God.
Please.
Do something to get us fired.
Back in New York.
Yeah, fuck the clip. Good morning and welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Well, it sucks in New York. It's kind of rainy and dreary, but sunny somewhere.
Opie, actually, this is considered good weather in some parts of the country where they've had snow so far, frigid temperatures. So we're kind of lucky. Hasn't been that bad. Hasn't been that cold.
Speaking of storms and stuff, I don't understand why that in 2005 people lose their electricity because of a storm. I thought we would have had that one figured out by now.
I guess it's that tree branch, the wind, but a lot of
I call it laziness.
Get it underground.
Laziness. Get it underground.
Get them underground. All the wealthy neighborhoods have them underground. Oh, you don't see a pole in my whole neighborhood. Not one pole. All the goodness is under the ground. Blow, wind, blow. Ha ha. We laugh at you.
But most people don't have flying cars.
No.
And they still lose the electricity if it snows.
And there's still wires strung from wooden poles.
What a stupid concept. Whoever came up with that one should have been, I don't know, killed.
You could have pictures from the 1800s. You will see wooden poles and wires strung from them.
With big, huge oak trees just waiting to fall down.
Yeah, fall down upon them.
Who got that idea through?
I don't
The committee
know.
must have been drunk when someone stood up and said, hey, now that we got electricity, this is how we're going to present it.
We're going to deliver it to the people's homes on wires. Oh, wires. Really?
Okay.
This is great. We're going to string them on these poles.
Yeah.
Poles, good. And they will be next to trees that fall down and can just tear these wires down, leaving you powerless and phoneless. And
so ridiculous.
Yeah.
We stink with our technology.
Humans. Stupid humans.
You know, we're great as far as video gaming goes and the iPods and the XM satellite radio. Mm-hmm. Technology-wise, as far as entertainment value, we're doing pretty good.
Sure.
But when it comes to everyday stuff, we just don't bother.
Just basic.
We still don't have the flying car. We still have the exact same car with just a few bells and whistles.
Same stuff. Oh, it's shinier. It doesn't rust as easy. The paint's nicer. The body design has that futuristic aerodynamic look.
Does it?
But it does it really. 4 wheels. You steer with the same steering wheel you did on a Model T.
Right.
Oh, how do you go faster? Press on that pedal. How do you stop? You press on this one. And that's it. It doesn't fly. It never will fly. And that's what we're stuck with. We went from auga, auga to map, map. That's the big achievement. That's what we got.
And who was the brainiac that came up with auga? Auga!
Ridiculous.
God, how obnoxious was that horn?
And we have the intermittent windshield wiper. Kind of convenient. I'll give them that.
Not really. They wear out too soon still.
Bop. Bop. Across the windshield. That's still a little too fast. Let me slow it down. Now it's too slow.
Yeah,
I need one in between this.
Just stinks.
Yeah.
But good morning. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Very easy concept. We gotta explain Whip 'em Out Wednesday every fucking Wednesday because we're getting new listeners every day.
Yes.
Now we're on in Canada, XM Canada. The email starting to trickle in from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're up to like 400 total listeners.
Stop.
XM Canada.
Have we gotten a phone call from a legitimate Canadian yet that's listening on XM Canada and not sneaking it in?
I don't think so.
I want a legitimate XM Canada listener to call up today.
That would be very cool.
Who hates us?
Because the legitimate
Yes.
Canadian listener has no clue about this show yet.
No, none.
The guys that live in Canada that have been listening to us for a while, they went into the States and got their units illegally, got them hooked up. They're true fans. They understood what we were all about and had to have us. Had to have it.
Friends' addresses or what they say. Some of the truckers have dual addresses. They got one down here and one up there.
Yeah, they figured it out a long time ago.
But I'm looking for that Canadian that just has it up there. That's it.
The ONA virus has officially spread to Canada. How cool is that?
Hi.
How cool is that?
Welcome aboard.
And the little doggy company already trying to get us kicked off. Good luck with that, you pussies. Good luck with that.
Good job.
But Whip 'em Out Wednesday, very easy concept. You throw WOW on your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
We have these official WOW bumper stickers. And if you send off a self-addressed stamped envelope, we'll send out the WOW stickers immediately to you.
It says WOW on it.
And the address is 111 West 57th Street, New York, 10019, and we send them right off. Or you could just make a homemade sign or write it in the dirt in the back of your truck.
On the back of the truck. That works, too.
And what happens, Anthony, at that point?
Well, a lovely young lady who's familiar with the WOW concept will see the WOW, pull up next to you, and flash her beautiful breastises at you. So you're driving out of nowhere. You forgot maybe even put the WOW on there. You're driving, maybe you're stuck in traffic, it sucks, you're having a bad day. You look over, beautiful set of titties right there. And then you go, oh, it's the WOW. It works.
It absolutely works.
It worked.
And we have a WOW line and everything. If you're seeing boobs out there, please call the WOW line and share with the rest of the country.
You know what happens? You have a great moment there. You're smiling. You get home. You got to share it with your friends. You got to tell them, you know what happened? I'm driving. I see the tits. It's wonderful. Yeah, it works.
So there you go. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Also want to say hi to the O&A Pests getting ready for their next mission.
They're on missions, yeah.
Oh, my God, they're on missions.
The pest will not be pulled out until we achieve total victory.
Yeah, Bush was talking just before the show. Anthony and I looked up at the TV and went, oh, God.
Oh, God.
Same shit.
I just went, shut up.
Didn't he say that exact quote a year ago?
The same thing. Well, because now, of course, a lot of people are starting to clamor. If I'm using the word clamor, there's some clamoring going on, saying we need some kind of exit strategy. Got to pull our guys out of there and get them home. And Republicans and Democrats alike have been chiming in with little ideas. The training of the Iraqi troops a little better and take care of their own business. We could start slowly, maybe pulling some guys back. And Bush gets up and goes, no.
We're there till we achieve total victory.
And it's great. You go like, oh, total victory. That's that'd be great if we knew what that even entailed.
Right.
If we knew what total victory was,
maybe you should give us a little more.
You know what total victory was? Having that goddamn Jap on the deck of that ship with generals around him and everything, with his stupid glasses, signing a "we won't do this shit no more" agreement. That's it. That is it. Old Doug MacArthur staring him in the face. And he's just sitting there and go, sign this. What's it called? It's called an unconditional surrender. That's what it is. That's total victory. 2 flaming bodies in a pit of diesel fuel outside a bunker. That is total victory. That's it.
You make a great point.
Not, stay the course till we get to achieve total victory.
Total victory? What is it? Putting the Iraqi army in charge and then we can leave? You know what's going to happen then? I don't think they got it in them. That ain't total victory.
Nah, we don't have faith.
Who's in charge over there?
We don't have faith in the...
no one really knows.
In the army that we're building over there.
No
faith whatsoever.
We didn't have faith in the army that was built there when it was considered like a Mac Daddy army. Remember Gulf War I?
Oh, yeah.
Remember how frightening they presented the Iraqi army?
Yeah.
With the elite Republican Guard and all those guys, and it was going to be a real bitch. And then their Russian tanks just proceeded to explode on contact with our guys. They saw our tanks and just blew up.
They didn't even have matching uniforms.
No, they didn't have matching uniforms, which is very important in a war.
They were just all over the place. They didn't know what to wear.
Every time they ran, Benny Hill music played.
Oh, it's awful. And now we're supposed to train them on a bare budget, and it's just not. It doesn't seem to be working out, but you know.
All right, Anthony, we got our first Canadian. That is listening to us legally on XM Canada.
Canada.
It's Nelson. What's up, Nelson?
Not too much. Just driving home from work. How you guys doing this morning?
Hi, Nelson. How did you get XM? How did you hear about it up in Canada? When did you get it?
I got it yesterday. It just launched yesterday here in Canada. And, I heard about you guys in a couple years ago when I went down to Tennessee for a NASCAR race.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So I've been looking forward to catching you guys on XM ever since. And then finally we got it up here, and away we go.
And away we go.
Wow.
That's right. We got to start somewhere.
What does the front of the unit say? Does it say XM202, eh? That old cag. You know, you guys will never live that down as far as us Americans are concerned.
Oh, it could be worse.
We were talking to the big shot for XM Canada, because I guess it's a separate company and all that.
Yeah.
But our XM has a piece of the action. I don't know. I don't get what's really going on. But it's kind of a separate company. We were talking to one of the bigwigs and for XM Canada, and every other word out of his mouth was the same.
Eh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure who's running up here, but they still got a little ways to go. They didn't get the NASCAR up here yet, but that's one of the reasons I wanted to get it.
Oh, the NASCAR?
For you guys and for the NASCAR, but
you know, you get enough people on board up there, and you watch that programming start coming in.
Where do you live, mister? What part of Canada?
Near Toronto, Ontario.
Okay. I think we're going to be huge in Toronto.
Yeah, I would think so. That's where it's based out of in Canada is Toronto.
I love Toronto, too. I would love to do a live broadcast from Toronto. Make that happen immediately. Well, I guess we got to give the people time to actually get the units and get familiar with the show. So maybe later on in 06 we'll visit Toronto.
I heard tell about maybe some facilities being built up there.
Yeah.
Some XM facilities, which we can then go and broadcast from, which would really be
that would
very
be wonderful.
Cool.
Actually, we're heading into winter, so we'll see you guys in another 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, Nelson, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Bye-bye.
And thanks for standing on guard for thee. I really appreciate that.
There he is. Look at that. Someone from Canada just got it yesterday. Was down in Tennessee. Heard the XM, dug it. First day, boom, he's in there buying.
And that's why we call it the One virus. It just kind of spreading all over the place now. Also want to say hi to all the knitters out there. I know you're listening. Thank you.
It's not pronounced that way. Okay.
Yeah. Knitters.
What are you talking about?
Are you a knitter lover?
Teasing that.
It's really a slow news day. We're going to tell you right off the bat.
My God, and we can tell by the stories.
Yeah, so we're gonna go into game mode today. Don't worry, we're going to have a fine show.
All right, let me unzip.
But they did a story on the news proving that it's a slow news day. Maybe we should get the audio. We weren't really thinking of getting the audio, but maybe we should.
Oh, just so awful.
I guess knitting is becoming very, very popular.
Is it, though, or is it just...
It used to be something that grandmas did, but now they're trying to claim that all generations are knitting.
Everything gets trendy, and now apparently knitting is something that people are doing together. There's knitting clubs, and families getting together to knit together.
I've never heard of it.
Knit. I never did either.
I never
think the news makes
either.
this shit up.
And that's the key to the story they just told on the news.
I think the news goes... Let's make knitting a fad.
Right.
Or try to. And then they do a story and try to make it sound like everyone's doing this. But they had knitters, you know. They had some women.
They had the typical
kids.
knitters.
Yeah.
The kids.
The grandkids with the, grandparents.
You could see them knitting with each other, right?
Yeah. Grandmas all together, they love the knitting.
A few middle-aged women, you're like, all right, well, sure, why not? I'm sure there's a few out there that are knitting.
It's relaxing.
And then there's some college girls. All right, I could kind of see that.
Sure.
Maybe not a big market, but you could see maybe a few college girls knitting.
Spare time.
Then they showed the guys.
The guys that are involved, and they have to say, and it's not just the women that are knitting. A lot of men have taken up knitting, and they talk to the guys, and it was just, first you could just tell from looking. And then when the audio came on,
it's so relaxing. I could sit and knit, and I don't have to think about work or anything else like that that's upsetting. It's all so relaxing. I could do it right here at home in my robe. And it's every guy that they put on. It wasn't just like, when the football season ends or something, nothing to do. I like to pick up a needle. Yeah, knit a little.
It relaxes me a little bit.
When I'm done with the job, I'm a mechanic, I'm working on cars all day, and my hands, I like touching something soft, like some yarn. And so I knit. That's what I do. But no. And this man's been knitting for just a couple of months, and he seems to be doing very well with himself.
It's just such a wonderful thing to do with people. It's such a great get-together, and
men are not knitting. Gay men are knitting.
We were both making the butthead face at the TV.
We couldn't say a word to each other.
We were like,
it's the face where you're just staring at the TV going, men knitting. No.
Now we got to get the audio. It was really just a throwaway thing that we...
It's just the relaxation I love so much.
We saw in the studio.
It's wonderful.
It's just wonderful, sure. What did you get, Jimmy?
Knit.
We have a
That is a tisket, a tasket, a giant goodness-filled basket.
It's for all of us from EAT, which is a...
Oh, very nice.
According to Benjamin, I went there yesterday.
Ben knows everything.
That's how I knew the place was good, because Ben gave it the food seal of approval.
Yeah.
And my friend works there, Joanna, and her husband are huge fans. And they actually came to Caroline's, so she sent us this big food basket, so thank you.
That is great.
By the way, I don't think we talked about Caroline's. Jimmy, Jesus. New material just killing.
It was good. Yeah, I was very happy. You came on a good show, the Saturday Night Show.
Yeah, I was there Saturday hanging out with... did we even talk about this when we were in Washington, D.C.? I was hanging out with Rob Bartlett from Imus's program.
My Man's show.
Rob Bartlett, who does the Brian Wilson character.
Brian Wilson, Dr. Phil.
And now he's doing the Dr. Phil character for Imus on MSNBC, and they're huge supporters of the show. And, wow, are they huge listeners, too, man. Bartlett is like a super fan. Yeah. He knows everything about this program. Everything.
Yeah.
And I sat next to him and, met him for the first time, and we were hanging, watching Norton just kill at Caroline's this past Saturday night.
And then we went out to eat. I went out with Rob to eat, and me, him, and Club Soda, and Ope. And
Penny.
Yeah, just kind of awkwardly sitting there.
Yeah.
And Ope snuck into a cab because it was late. It was like 1 in the morning.
Well,
and,
we had to get on a train the next day. I was beat.
But him and his son are actually big fans.
Huge fan. Absolutely huge fans. And who is the black broad? I don't like female comics in general. I'm starting to have more of an open mind as far as that goes.
On the show, it was Marina Franklin who opened. She always does really well.
She was really funny, man. And she fit in with your crowd so well.
Yeah, because people look at her and go, oh, she's a chick, but she's actually very funny.
She's a very dirty chick.
Yeah.
Few chick comics that are good, so when you do see one that's really good, really stands out.
She was really good.
And her props.
Was she on Last Comic Standing for a little while?
For a couple episodes.
Okay, and then they kicked her off?
Yeah.
And kept some of those dweebs?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And because
her stuff was really, really good.
And she's interesting, too, because she's a psychopath. Like, she looks really nice, but she's a fucking wacko. She's really evil, and that's kind of what's interesting about her, is that she looks like she's so sweet, but underneath she's a complete sociopath.
She started doing an impression of Halle Berry in that movie with Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, shit.
What the hell was the name of that movie again?
I almost said Monsters Inc. Oh.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters
That's a cute one from Pixar where he's fucking her.
But she did the Halle Berry from Monsters Ball or whatever. Yeah, I think that's the name of the movie. And the place was losing it, man.
And it was her, Russ Maneve, and our own Than went up.
Yeah, and Than did fine.
Yes.
I thought he went home. He was sick today. I see him walking around.
We sent him home.
He is a little sick.
He was in here 5 minutes ago.
Well, we told him just to help us get the show started and then get the hell out of here so you don't get everyone else sick.
Did he leave?
He's like, excuse my voice.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get near me.
What's he got, laryngitis?
Yeah.
Does he?
A bunch of the boys got sick down in D.C.
What happened?
Under the weather.
Then I used to traveling on a train. Then I used to being like men, being on mass transportation.
They got to get some of those germs in them so that their body can then learn how to fight it off.
That's right.
There's Than. What's up, Than?
What's up, Than? Great.
Nothing? How you doing? Oh, his mic's not on.
Well, I was just thinking, if you're sick, maybe it wouldn't be a good idea to talk into a mic that
probably not. Yeah,
10 different people are going to be using.
Ain't my mic. I could give a shit.
I'll tell you one. You know who you should talk into? The mic from right in there, Derek's. Derek's already sick too. The two of them.
Yeah,
are they? Both
How's
of them?
Danny?
The whole crew. The whole crew's going down.
Really?
Yeah. All right, Nathan.
Good seeing you. You did a good job this week.
He did a great job.
We'll talk about tomorrow when you're not infecting everybody.
Yeah. Hey, how great is it that you can leave?
Yeah, exactly.
That's just great.
I wish I was sick.
Well, that's our
new... Yeah, why don't you go home? It's like, oh. And in your head, you're like, I want it to seem like I don't want to go home because I want to work. But the thought of going home right now, if someone offered me to go home right now,
how much?
You could not. You would see a black streak of an Escalade going down 57.
That would be so great. That's our new thing, though, because we're all paranoid about germs. As soon as someone coughs around here, go home.
Yeah, just leave.
I don't even give a fuck if they're faking it to get a day off. I'm not even going to question it.
Just
go.
Leave.
I don't want to get sick.
Oh, Jimmy, are you
Jimmy,
sick?
You should go home.
No,
go home. Leave.
That's why I'm tired. I'll just walk in. Hi. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
We got Rob Bartlett audio. We didn't play this yet. Just before Thanksgiving on Imus's show, he was giving us props as the Dr. Phil character. So let's listen to this real fast.
Amtrak says today is the peak day for rail travel. 80% increase in ridership over an average Wednesday.
I suppose you've been invited to Charles' house, too, huh? Right, Dr. Phil?
Actually, I'm hitching a ride with Opie and Anthony. By the way, Chuck, Anthony's bringing a box of wine.
Yeah.
And Opie's going to do the Javalog thing, so...
Opie and Anthony?
Yeah, we're all going.
I love those guys.
We're
so do I, but I mean, I think I'm Opie's dad.
Could be.
I think you're Opie's granddad.
I think you look like you already ate a turkey, you fat bastard. How does that sound?
You know what I'm going to be thankful for this year, man?
No, what, Dr. Phil?
You're 1,953.59 miles away.
I love the fact that he's doing inside box of wine references.
I know, yeah.
On Imus's show.
Which half the listeners on this show wouldn't get.
Right. Yeah, because we got a bunch of brand new listeners.
That's great.
No one's getting those lines on Imus. It makes the character funny.
It's great.
Funnier, though. But Rob Bartlett does a great job for Imus. Great. And he's a really, really nice guy.
Yeah, we had a nice chat afterward. I've been a fan for so many years, so
yeah.
I'm going to get Odd Couple tickets.
Ooh. Yeah, we're all going to see The Odd Couple.
Now, what is he doing in The Odd Couple?
He's Speed.
He's Speed?
In The Odd Couple.
Yeah, one of the poker players. Right?
Yeah, gig with Nathan Lane and Broderick on Broadway. It's a great gig, man.
Yeah.
So why can't I get tickets?
Well, you gotta come out every once in a
while. No, I don't. I could just be associated with the people that do come out.
What do you want them to do? They're not going to bring the production to your house.
I have ample room in my living room. I would like to see that done.
This isn't Neverland or what was that
Finding
movie?
Neverland?
Finding Neverland, where they have to set up the whole goddamn play in your backyard. You freak.
I would go to see that, absolutely.
Yeah, I want to go see that, actually, with a gal. I got to find the lucky gal to go to The Odd Couple.
Ooh.
And you know who it's going to be? Fucking Stupid Steve. I'm sure me and him will wind up going again.
Wonderful.
Bumping knees.
That was not the last Broadway production you went to, was with Steve C.
Steve's a fine male to go with. If you're going to go with a guy, you might as well go with someone who's not gay. Yeah, right.
All right, let's go to Jay in Wisconsin. Jesus. Jay.
Morning, boys.
Good morning, Jay.
Morning, good times, Jimmy.
Hi.
Hey, I've been knitting my whole life, man. I learned how to knit from my dad, believe it or not.
Hold on. Sometimes it gets a bad rap, cocksucker. What exactly is it you get out of knitting?
Well, I live in Wisconsin. You got winter socks, and winter socks get holes in them. You have to darn the holes in them. So My wife is from Milwaukee. She's a city girl.
That's not knitting. That's primitive sewing.
You don't darn holes in socks. You throw the socks away and get another fancy pair.
Hold on. You know what, Anthony? You know, maybe you have the money and this faggot doesn't. So hold on a second, sir. I don't like the fact, sir. I apologize for Anthony's, fancy attitude. What exactly, Ball Liquor, did you exactly get? How often do you knit?
Well, usually about 2 or 3 times during the winter, doing the ends of your socks and everything. They got the it's basically like your wool socks where they got the fancy tips on the front of them.
Yeah,
right.
My fanciness. And then, the thread in between there comes apart, and you just sew them back up. It's not a big deal.
That's sewing.
It's not like, but you're doing it with...
That's a chick's job.
With dyeing needles,
Sir, how often do you do it? Do you tend to do it when there's a hole or when you're lactating? You fucking woman. Stop doing that.
Leave the knitting to the broads.
It's not like I make little panties or anything.
There's another hole this guy deals with in the side of a bathroom stall.
That's right. To knit yourself some knee pads and blow a stranger in a truck stop.
That's all I got.
Jesus. Hey, knit yourself a shotgun and put it in your mouth, stupid. Oh, what a creep. Lonely idiot in the Midwest just knitting.
It doesn't get cold enough for me to start knitting.
No, not at all.
I soon have a hole. It gets cold up there in Wisconsin, but geez.
Knitting, stop it.
Let's go to Philly. We understand Philly a little bit more than Wisconsin at this point in our careers. John, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys.
Hey, John.
Hey, what's Jimmy giving that guy shit for? Jimmy sits around with his pita buddies knitting all day.
Ha ha.
PETA friends.
That's right, we do knit because we don't need to wear fur, so we knit ourselves sweaters. What'd you knit in Philly? A rock to throw at a pregnant woman? You fucking hateful Philadelphia people. They would never knit anything helpful.
No, of course not.
And John, fuck your Flyers, man. That was a goal last night at the end of the game.
What's that?
Oh. Did you watch the Flyers game last night?
No, I'm from New York.
Fucking,
I just have to live here for work.
Fucking Frazier should be teabagged.
Why, did he do something good?
Huh? The Islanders scored right at the end of the game. There was still enough time on the clock and everything. Go home.
No.
Just go home.
No, really? Guys, not sick. Just went down the wrong pipe.
We understand you need a day off. Just go.
No, just go. Man. I was at the Green Bay game Sunday.
Yeah.
And they were getting on my buddy's 10-year-old kid for wearing a Brett Favre jersey. They were relentless. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
James from Toronto knows who that guy was. He said his father taught him to knit. I believe you were speaking with Robert Reed Jr.
Let's see. Oh, my God. I wonder if there's something to this. Bill in Vegas. Go ahead.
Hey, some of your guys are sick, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I know what the deal is. The Center for Disease Control just released a report that burnt testicles, there's a relationship between that and resistance to disease.
Are you just fucking with us?
Yes, he is.
What testicles?
Burnt.
Well, remember they did the icy hot thing?
Right, the icy hot.
Yes, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
Right. Wow, sir, I have to.
Yeah.
It's not
now we go to Texas.
Clever or
way to disguise that joke.
Anyway.
The first woman on the show today. Becky, what's up?
Hi.
Hi, Beck.
Hi, Becky.
Hi. Hey, I was listening to yesterday's show, and I didn't get to hear who the arch enemy is.
Yeah, the replay was
Holy crap.
Screwed up yesterday.
I know. The replays were awful. It sounds like you're listening to a skipped CD, and it was just breaking off.
How great is it that we finally announced the arch enemy, and yesterday was the day that the LED, or whatever the system is called that does the replays, just completely crashed on us.
Screwed up.
Didn't it go to another show or something they said they replayed?
Yeah, it was just break off, like weird. It was just, I was just like, this is not right.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. We got to move on now. Everyone knows who the arch enemy is, and it was a huge announcement yesterday.
Who is it? Tell me.
What?
Who is it? Tell me.
Who do you think it is, Miss?
Mancow?
You're delusional.
Yuck.
Anthony, tell her who the arch enemy is.
The arch enemy is Steve Kingston.
Who's that?
What's that?
Who's that?
Exactly.
He was the old program director over at K-Rock in New York, and he was Howard's program director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might have heard.
Stop sounding disappointed. Who did you think it was?
No, trust me, the stories that will come out in the next few weeks will be very entertaining to you.
I'm sorry?
Exactly.
Yes, you are.
All right, Becky, thank you.
But,
All right.
Bye.
Godspeed, Beck.
Let's go to
Texas
Kentucky.
Girl. It's early there still, I think.
Kentucky, last chance. What's up?
Giving her an excuse.
Hey, Jimmy, how can you bust on anybody for knitting socks when you got that chick from Take 5 on there Monday wanting to do you all night long and you cut her off?
Dude, I don't believe, to be honest with you, dude, I don't believe she wanted to do me. If I did think so, I would have, but I didn't think she wanted to.
Worth the chance.
She would have worn you out like nothing was ever going to happen again. What's wrong with you?
Sir, any girl that moves her hips more than 3 times has worn me out.
Watch it out, guys.
All right.
You should have taken the chance.
Yeah.
But you understand, the chance wasn't just like, hey, let's talk for a few minutes. The chance was take out your mule, and there can be repercussions from that.
No, but then later on, she said a bottle of wine, hang out a little, see what happens.
There's no way at 7 p.m. I was going back into that shitty downtown D.C. area compound with a bottle of wine and putzing through the lonely idiot from the morning show, when for her the moment is long past. Hi, I had some wine.
I don't know. I think there was something there. We like those girls from...
They're very nice.
From Broad-Minded, I guess it's called. They were talking about us yesterday on their show. I'm hearing. We got some audio. The audio starts with the girls talking about Christine's ex-fiancé being in town or something like that. And then they go into Jimmy talk.
She was probably banging him.
All right, let's...
Isn't broad kind of a derogatory term for a woman?
Good point, Ed.
And it is kind of a double entendre thing, broad-minded.
Yeah,
It seems like you would be broad-minded, which is a good thing, but then broad-minded, bunch of women just cackling around each other.
Well, no, but they're broads. They're openly...
We should be like Prick Thoughts, this show. It's Prick Thoughts.
They're openly admitting that they're broads, that they'll talk about stuff that...
that ladies won't.
That ladies won't, that's right, Anthony.
Broad.
They're broads.
You know what I heard this broad say yesterday?
Holy shit, the phone just exploded.
They did?
In a bad way.
And not in the good Opie way?
No, and I don't use that word as much.
I don't see anybody in the room either.
Those phones just... Did the whole room explode and they're gone?
The whole room. Now all we have is Travis in there.
Oh, Christ. Nothing will... No chances will be taken?
No, none. I could get shocked by the phone using it in a storm like this outside.
Fucking Fiona Applebody. Wouldn't even get on the train because of the germs. Creep.
Fiona Apple with a beard.
I've seen those train doors shut on people. Not me, Buster.
All right, well, darn. I mean, there were some really good calls on hold. Whatever.
So what about the girls we're talking about... this program?
And you in particular, but it starts with them discussing an ex-fiancé, I guess. I don't know.
Good, let's hear them in their context.
No, I'm going to tell you, I really don't think you should, because this is a certifiable dead end for you. There is no chance that any good will come of this. Am I right or am I right?
No, you're right.
Then don't do it.
It just isn't an immediate
temptation.
play. Yeah.
Don't give in.
I know it, and it's good like that.
It's called Your Familiar Ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
What?
That's the girl that wants to do you. That the other girl's talking out of banging her ex-fiancé, obviously. This girl is all about the cock. Okay. She just needs the cock.
Steve from Bayshore suggesting a new name for their show, Chatter Cunts. I like it. I like it. Steve from Bayshore, bravo. Chatter Cunts.
It's cute and gets the point across.
It is cute.
All right, so obviously the girl that wants to bang you, supposedly, Anthony and I are convinced there was something there.
Okay.
You're saying no, whatever. This is an ongoing thing. I guess her ex-fiancé's in town, and she's thinking of banging him. Like, she just wants to get laid, Jimmy. Just want to back this up a little. All right.
Because I know it, and it's good like that.
It's called Your Familiar Ugly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Your Familiar Ugly.
It's also called The Devil You Know.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
All right. So I think there's devils you haven't met yet.
Here's the thing.
That you could meet on Friday night.
I mean, for heaven's sake, Sherry, we were on Opie and Anthony. I mean, if anybody can get any, you would think it'd be on that show. I got turned down.
By whom?
He didn't turn you down.
By whom?
There's a guy that worked on... He didn't turn you down. He had what was it?
A girlfriend.
No, he had a liability issue with it or something. He was afraid of the...
He didn't want to do it. He can't name any excuse in the world. He didn't want to do it.
Well, that's a difficult thing for a guy.
You wouldn't have done it.
She just wanted to take a peek.
I just wanted to look
she
at the
didn't want to
goods.
look at it. I mean, she just wanted to look at it.
She is all talk, no action. She's not doing anything. She's going to stay home, watch some movies, hang out with her son, and become a spiritual person.
Ooh, now Jimmy's looking good.
I was right. I would have taken out, and let me, this delicious prize.
Wow, now it's looking good for Jimmy. Jimmy's been getting abused for the last couple of days. Go ahead, Jim.
I read people.
The floor is yours.
I read women well. Not always. I'm never blind thinking chicks want me when they don't.
Yeah.
It was just, it's the signal. She was not giving me the signal. She was very nice. She wasn't going to be rude about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I would have taken out this thicker than you think it would be piece of prized flesh, I don't think that she would have done what I wanted her to do with it. I think she would have looked politely and went, oh, and then made fun of it.
Made fun of it?
I think so, too.
That's not very nice at all.
So what? We all have a few sores in our body, don't we?
And it sounds like she wanted me.
Well, I suppose in the studio, if she was going to want somebody, it would probably be you.
Why?
What did she say?
I don't know, because you're built.
You weren't listening to the clip.
No, I was. What did she say that made you think?
They were talking about my girlfriend being there.
Oh, one of them had a girlfriend there?
Yeah.
Is that what she said? Oh.
Oh, my God, the phone's just exploded again. What's going on?
Girlfriends. You know, if Than were here...
We got to fix the phone problem.
If Than were here, these phones would be working. I don't know why, but he leaves, we have problems.
It's driving me nuts because then there was another 5 or 6 really good calls, and now, boom!
Gone.
If you're on hold, please call back. All right, we got the knitting story. We could do that.
I didn't even know Steve was here, speaking of knitting.
Really?
Yeah. I'm knitting myself a stomach.
Out of my own back hair.
We were looking at Steve the other day. It was just funny watching. Who was it? Somebody asked him where his neck ends and his chest begins, because you can see he shaves like a neckline. It's just really creepy.
Because it's connected.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that has the chest hair connects to the beard. Right?
Who asked you about your neck hair?
Danny. Danny did. He asked me where my neck ended and my chest began.
You shave, right? Like along.
Yeah, I have to shave all the way down to my to the top of my chest.
We were watching the brand new King Kong trailer.
Yep.
How long is it?
It is 4 minutes long.
4 minutes long, and they're trying to get like every possible audience they can into this movie. So instead of destruction and Kong running around wreaking havoc, it was more the love story between I guess her name is Anne.
And she's not even that hot, that actress.
Naomi Watts.
She's very hot.
She's hot.
She didn't look hot in the scene.
Dude, she's supposed to have been running through a jungle, being chased.
Make her look hot.
monsters.
I don't give a shit. I want my women on the screen to look hot, even if they've been dragged through the mud.
But it's like this tender sunset moment that took 4 minutes of them just no talking, no nothing. Well, the monkey's not supposed to talk, I guess.
And she's in love with the.
And she's sitting there.
She's in love with the guy
and smiling.
And
then I realized I was watching Steve's wedding video. I didn't even understand it was.
Of course. Because that's what happened.
Yeah, but the sun was going down, and there was.
Yeah, and they're on the cliff, and she's just making like faces at him,
But that's how they have to market these things now. This movie cost $200 million. They have to branch it out to every demographic.
Wait, she's
they
making
possibly
faces at
can.
who?
The monkey.
At Kong.
There's
it's
a love
her
thing.
And Kong
Doesn't this
on a cliff, and there's like this relationship between her.
Doesn't
and
this broad understand what Kong would do to her pussy?
Well, it's not about sex.
Way to bring it home, Opie.
It's not about the sex. It's about this little love he has for this white woman.
Love leads to what?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a Pat Benatar song. She always summed it up nicely.
Love is a battlefield.
Yeah, Love is a battlefield.
Yes.
Love leads to the old fuckfest.
I don't think in that situation. I think it leads to a couple of crippled biplanes and a big dead monkey on Broadway.
No, the monkey wants to bring it to the next level. Is she thinking about bringing it to the next level? What the hell's going on?
How could she
it's impossible.
Think?
Exactly.
He couldn't even diddle her with a pinky.
But she's feeling the love. He wants the love.
I think he's feeling the love. She's feeling a compassion for him.
A sense of safety, perhaps?
Yes, a sense of safety. Something that cares for her more than just, an object.
Because in the scene previous, he had just mangled a T-Rex.
Right, that was trying to injure her.
Right.
And, of course, they didn't show that part in the trailer. They showed the end of it where he just kind of smacks the dead T-Rex around a little. I must say, though, the movie looks fantastic.
Yeah, it really does.
Visually, it looks great. Yeah.
Maybe there's not enough violence in it. Maybe there's not enough of those fight scenes, so they don't want to blow the only ones. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think there's plenty of them. I think they know that you're going to see it for the fight scenes. I think he already knows he's got those people, the blockbuster people. Now he's got to bring in the female demographic,
and it's everybody that was involved in the Lord of the Rings and stuff. And there was a hell of a lot of story in those, but there was a lot of fights.
It's going to be just a massive hit. It's obvious.
Huge. It looks great visually.
Yeah.
The New York they made, the old New York, looks amazing.
Yeah, they recreated all of 1930s era New York. And a lot of it using miniatures. A lot of it isn't using computers.
Yeah, and they built like 6 city blocks in New Zealand. And then they make the skyscrapers bigger using CGI.
Right.
That guy knows it. Peter Jackson, man.
But how did they get
that shit out?
They did some shooting in New York too. How did they get the top of the Empire State Building rounded? I don't remember them doing
in the old days.
Yeah.
I don't know. They probably just cut off what's up there now that was added digitally.
No, but didn't they do that like for real? I thought they were doing like they took the tower off and put the other thing up for the movie.
No,
that's impossible.
You can't do that.
Broadcast from there.
Yeah, exactly. Tons of radio stations are coming off that
I heard
antenna.
that they didn't. They brought it down through the elevator.
You are you are a lunatic, and I love it. I love how he has a complete straight face. Like, no, I heard. I heard that this I'm acting. King Kong stinks and I don't like him.
All right. Well, yeah, the movie looks great.
When does that come out,
The
Steve,
16th,
you know?
I think.
16th?
Yeah. Yes, December 16th.
Mid-month, yeah.
I bet you people go dressed like apes. People will be out in front of this.
Who you think?
Yeah.
Dressed like him or?
Just have the premiere uptown.
I'll
What's
say,
that up?
I had one of the funniest drives ever from the XM studio to the hotel with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Of which I cannot utter a word. But let it be said that it was so goddamn funny.
There's some interesting characters.
Oh, my God. Just walking down the street or driving down the street, there are interesting characters walking around that, as Jimmy put it, didn't seem to understand the certain machinery like cars. And Jesus.
There was one guy that walked out in the middle of traffic. He would have been more at home running through the bush looking for juniper berries.
He almost got slammed by a car. And Jimmy's... I was laughing my ass off.
Hey, Montreal wants in.
Montreal, welcome.
Rich has a problem with something Anthony said. Rich?
Yeah.
Mitch from Montreal.
Oh, it's good old Mitch who was listening to us illegally.
That's right.
Are you now going to get XM legally there,
XM
Mitch?
Canada?
No fucking way, because there's more channels than the American one.
Oh, that's a good point, too.
Yeah.
All right,
so I don't like any of this lousy Frenchman, you know?
So what's up, Mitch?
Well, what the fuck is a couple of triple biplanes? What is that, a 6-wing fucking plane? What is this, Howard Hughes?
I don't believe I said a triple biplane.
You said a couple of triple biplanes.
I think he cripples a couple of biplanes.
Yeah, I think that's what Anthony said.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mitch.
I know what a triplane is.
Okay.
And there are triplanes with 3 wings, my friend.
Yeah, but, no, you said a couple of triple biplanes.
That would be 6 wings, wouldn't it?
Yes, and that's a lot of fucking...
I saw one of those, too. It was trying to take off, and it broke in the middle in fast motion.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
It was made in fucking Canada.
And it was right before the guy flapped those big wings off the rock and fell on his face.
Hey, Mitch, thank you.
Mitch,
and thanks for standing on guard for thee.
Hey, I'm listening to the show.
Whatever
for
the
any
fuck
little
that
possible.
means. All right, Mitch, thanks. We're going to do 2 calls from Canada in a row here. Mike, what's up?
Yo, boys, nice talking to you. Been listening to you for about a year now. Great show.
And
Thank you,
Mike. Why?
Thank you, Mike.
I heard through the grapevine that Kong doesn't want anything to know about anything about that broad because he's afraid of human resources.
Is that it? He wanted to show his schlong, but he was a little afraid of human resources. I really didn't feel that the chick was into him.
Exactly.
Very good, Mike.
Great show. All right, thanks.
I heard, by the way, I don't want to spoil the end of the movie, but I heard the end of the movie.
Yeah.
He takes a giant shit on her.
Just to keep her
rewriting it a bit. I think Peter Jackson's taking some liberties.
Just to keep her warm because she's a little cold out there.
She pokes her head up through it and says something funny and cartoonish about that's all, folks.
Steve.
Just wreck it. Wouldn't it be great to just make an epic movie that's wonderful, and at the end you just destroy it?
Like in the last scene, Kong runs out, but he's wearing like a white vest. For no reason. You never explain it. It's just a giant white vest and like some sort of a belt, like maybe a cummerbund.
The Tony Manero suit from Saturday Night Fever, and he strikes that pose. The end.
I like the idea of her poking her head out of a pile of his fucking steaming logs. That's all, folks.
I was a little put off by the ending.
How funny would that be? Get everyone invested in the movie and then just fuck it up.
Yeah. He wants to check into a hotel like a normal person, so he just smashes his face through the hotel window and puts his head on the whole hotel floor and dozes off. While she stands in the bathroom and changes her tampon. And he cries because he can't fuck her.
Why don't people want to risk millions doing that? I don't understand.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, the big secret ending. But you don't even play it at the premiere. You wait till it goes out in the theaters, and that's the version you send out.
What the fuck? That's the conversations you'd get.
You just have the monkey talk one time in the middle of it when no one's waiting for it. Like,
go chase yourself.
She's trying to be compassionate, and he just goes, "Do you understand that my asshole itches?" And never address it.
All right. Hey, we got the knitting story.
God.
Guys are knitting. This might be worth playing.
Gay gentlemen are knitting.
Knitting is all the rage, according to the news here in New York.
No, it's not.
Anyone who knits will tell you it's very satisfying to make something you can wear or something you give as a gift. Sure. Even. It's a very popular hobby.
By the way, this is our favorite morning newscast. It's the gay gentleman
who doesn't appear gay.
No, he acts as straight as he could possibly be. Cause
then he trips up.
No one, especially in New York, is going to accept that from their news anchor. And then you got the weather guy, and every once in a while they go at it with each other because there's an underlying dislike for each other.
Yeah, between the weatherman
and the weather guy. In all fairness, has his own problems. He's very narcissistic.
Too cool for the room.
Too cool for the room. Really enjoys how he looks on camera.
Yeah, most important weatherman ever.
Very swarmy.
Yeah, he's swarmy. He's very swami. Oh, swami, what is the weather going to be?
No, he's swarmy. 5 million other weathermen that look exactly like him invade a place. A bunch of weathermen on a Volkswagen in the Houston Astrodome being frozen.
Yeah, we don't need the anchor fight. People know the fight these two did a while back. It was legendary. So this is the same newscast. And so the news guy is involved with the knitting story, and
at the end
he lets his gayness out a little bit at the end of the story.
He always does.
It slips out from time to time when these stories come out.
But a lot of stitching buffs are learning that this age-old craft for another reason as well. Lucy Yang explains why many are calling knitting the new yoga.
Knit one, purl two, a stitch in time can save the mind. The age-old craft of knitting is becoming the trendiest way to chill out.
No, it's not.
No
one I know knits.
It's not. You made this up. One person said it's relaxing there in the workplace. Like one person that works at the news place is knitting, and someone commented on it, and you go, it's just so relaxing. We should do a story on how relaxing knitting is. This is not taking off.
Well, you can't use the word trend.
Right.
This is going to be as big as the pet rock?
Unless you see it everywhere.
What happened, Jim?
I just saw those penguins, and I wanted to knit myself a bat.
But you were just saying yesterday you don't like when animals are beat up.
Penguins are different. They're arrogant. Walking on, they're trying to be people. Get off your hind legs, faggots. Slither on your fat penguin bellies.
March of the Penguins was a wonderful movie. Did you see it?
No, absolutely not.
Have not seen
absolutely not.
All right, here we go. More knitting.
It puts you in a certain frame of mind where you're just stepping back and you have that time to get within yourself.
What?
Unless you drop a stitch.
And there is a growing number of stores where knitters can indulge their hobby, like Point, a knitting cafe in Manhattan's East Village. Here, knitter wannabes can learn the craft while feet and hands can...
They're white guys with their hats sideways.
Fucking knitters.
White knitter.
The house next door was sold to a knitter.
A knitter cook.
Oh, some knitter hit me on the head with a shovel.
Oh, my ribs. Oh, I'm so happy.
A knitter?
Yeah. We would keep it with the knitters. They're animals anyway. Let them lose their yarn.
All right, here we go. More audio from the knitting story.
In Manhattan's East Village. Here, knitter wannabes can learn the craft while seasoned hands can buy yarn, then put in some serious needle time while enjoying a cup of joe.
There's a sense of community. There's knitters all over. And
all right, this is what we were talking about.
Here's the guy. Great sense of community.
We get the first guy.
Enjoying a cup of joe.
There's a sense of community. There's knitters all over, and you meet them and, always exchanging ideas.
Exchanging ideas. Yeah.
They've been knitting. It's called a big quilt.
Need help with this stitch. Oh, shit. Could I give you a hand? Would you?
Push the needles in the basket. Oh, cup of joe.
Knitting himself some tits.
No, it's just really sad the way he's just going. He's trying to knit himself an extra 30 pounds.
Holy shit.
Wow. What are you doing? Just knitting myself some healthy friends.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Huh.
Let's see. Pete from Virginia. They should call themselves knit dicks. We hate all knit dicks.
We got a little more audio. They talked to a few more guys here.
Store owner Helene Blumfield says knitting is shedding its stuffy image, becoming a multi-generational pastime.
No, it's not.
You'll see people from all walks of life that we would never see together, sitting together, working together, sharing experiences.
Stitch Therapy in Park Slope has knitting and crocheting circles. Owner Maxine DeGoose gave up her job in the corporate world and has not looked back.
I was fortunate that I've been knitting since I'm a child, and I was able to fall back on it and use my business know-how to develop the business.
That's a girl, actually.
No way.
I think that was the owner.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, Maxine.
She was a knitter, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she certainly was a knitter. She really, really looked like a knitter.
Is there a sign in my yard that says Dead Knitter Storage?
The business.
According to the Craft Yarn Council of America, the percentage of knitters and crocheters has doubled during the last 10 years to 18%. Besides its therapeutic value, bright colors, funky textures, and fun patterns are making stitching more appealing.
What's and just seeing the garment take form. It's very rewarding as well because you have a finished product in the end.
And not just for women, more men are coming into the circle.
It's kind of like meditation, where you're doing something that's so, in some ways, monotonous, that takes you out of your element to just...
Lucy Yang, Channel 7.
Anything to take your mind off the fact that you like a cock in your ass. Please, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, kick in the ass, knit one, purl two.
Well, I imagine that lifestyle is kind of monotonous, too. Push it in my ass, pull out of my ass. Push it in my ass, pull out of my ass. Push it in my ass, pull out of my ass.
Jesus. All right, so then the story's over, and now we go back to the anchor.
Yeah.
We go back to the anchor desk.
Mm-hmm. Where he trips up again.
Where he lets a little of his gayness out.
We could use taking out of our element once in a while. Kind of like Zen, you know?
Yeah, I imagine it is nice for some.
Remember Rosie Greer was one of the first ones?
Yeah. Yeah, and look how mellow he was, right?
Very mellow.
Rosie Greer.
Closing at 6:30. He's got beautiful clothes, too. Still ahead of this morning. A murder mystery making headlines as police search for a dancer's killer. Now her ex-boyfriend's family is speaking out about the investigation.
Also, police released surveillance video of the...
I'm a little long there, but there you go.
Oh, my God.
Let's say hi to Bobby Big Rig. Bobby?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey. Bob.
Step away from the needles or the knitter gets it. Later.
Missouri checking in. Bulldog, what's up?
Hey, 2 knitters just stole my truck. Do you fucking believe it?
Steve, you know who goes to jail? Knitter stick-up men.
Steve in New York, what's up?
I'm fall asleep and then get awake.
Go ahead, Steve.
I want to know how long it takes to knit an extra 100 T-cells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, jeez. What happened? Someone fell.
Jay.
I'm an Alabama knitter and I want to be free. Punching out.
All right, you know. Yeah. All right. I guess
the sheriff is a knit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And the gay guy says, knit 1 pearl necklace, knit 2 pearl necklace. All right. Very good. Love the people on instant feedback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here's something you're never going to hear anyone ever say. Think I'll knit something and then go eat a pussy.
Never been said, never will.
I can't do it.
Oh, my God. Did you just shit your pants?
No, but if I pushed any harder,
wow, yeah.
there would have been a mishap.
You're playing bingo in your underpants there right now. Jesus.
Just Mars.
The phone's exploded for the 3rd time. Where's Mars?
Okay.
We
now
got to
there's a
take
problem.
care of this.
Maz.
We had a bunch of knitting jokes.
Jeez.
It's very rare that we get a lot of knitting jokes. Dude, that happened 3 times. We got to figure out what the problem is.
Yeah.
You know, some days we stink on ice. It doesn't matter if we have the phones or not. Today we're rocking. It's obvious we're rocking.
I'll say the phones.
All right, we're going to take a break. Don't forget, it's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Get those WOW stickers on your car. If you need a WOW sticker, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to us here at the studios in New York.
I'm no kin to a knitter. No.
The address is up on opieandanthony.com if you need a WOW sticker, okay?
Yes.
Whip 'em Out Wednesday. You get the WOW in your car. Girls see that. They are out there. They will flash you because you have a WOW sticker. Jimmy?
Whoever sent this in, Hawk just gave me a note. Could knitters be called yarn apes? That's not bad.
Holy shit. I see what's happening
That
here.
was from Junk 69 at Wackman.
I think there's a play on words going.
I just realized there's a play on words going on.
I was talking about knitters.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Hey, I don't know if this is really going to make any sense as we go to break, but is this Jim's mom?
Oh, no. You are.
Oh, what is that?
That's the Pat O'Brien.
Okay, we're just finding some stuff we haven't played in a while. By the way, you can help us out by requesting some of those little things, some of those little things we haven't played in a while, because they're just sitting in this master computer and just I know people haven't heard them yet. So if you can help us out with the ones you really like. Here's one where we took the Pat O'Brien sex tapes and
put Jimmy's voice in.
and put Jimmy's voice in this thing. Listen to this.
Saved message Sunday 9:04 p.m.
You're so fucking hot. I have a big cock. I want you to suck it. I told Betsy. Betsy's so jealous. If you agree with this, when I see you, walk by me in the hallway. Don't punch me in the face. I want to get Betsy and then just pick up Jane Mansfield's head and eat it. If you're into this, just breathe while you're in the office. Oh, I just want to put white powder in an envelope and dump it in your face and fuck you while Betsy eats a hooker's ass. If you want to suck my cock, just look at me stupidly and kind of half smile.
You have no more messages.
I can't find a bra that will holster my massive hooters.
I'm very proud of my big toe.
Thank God for Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
There is no you, there is only me. There is no you, there is only me. There is no fucking
Oh, yeah. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. I don't know what happened. The channel blew up. The phone sucked today.
I got a jelly donut.
We're all digging into Jim Norton's food that he got for free for us. Hey, man, if you want to bring food by... people should be bringing food by every day at this point, please. Just make sure it's packaged. We don't trust you fuckers.
Ben, these people did not even want to plug. They didn't ask for a plug.
You got to plug them. This is unbelievable.
EAT on Madison between 80th and 81st. And she's like, you don't have to mention the place. I'm just a fan. Thank you so much for sending this stuff. It is unbelievable.
Look at me. I'm eating fresh salmon on a bagel that they cut into like quarters.
Ben, how was your jelly donut?
So they're nice and thin, the bagels.
You didn't have a jelly donut?
No.
It's a powdered sugar under your...
Oh,
okay. Sorry, I didn't want to...
I don't eat donuts. That's terrific. Eric, where's that dumb Eric? He had a really funny one that someone sent in.
Huh.
Who sent in that really funny one?
Well, when we went to break, by the way, I thought Eric, touched my balls. I got really, really freaked out.
Thought? How do you think?
Something touched my balls. He's still claiming it's the edge of his chair, and I'm praying that he's telling the truth.
I had the same thing with him.
All of a sudden, it just like, I don't know. It was not fun.
Right, and then all of a sudden, like, you're like, what's happening? And you just come.
Right, are you touching our balls? What?
You walked into the chair.
Are you sure I walked into the chair? And
balls
not your fist?
First?
Yeah, I walked into
balls first.
How do you walk into a chair balls first? I hit the corner, and now he's demonstrating. Thank you. I guess it is the right height, so.
It is the lucky height.
Anyway, let's go back to the phones really fast, and we're going to move on to other things. But Rick in Connecticut has something. Rick?
Ramon, knit me a robe.
Very good. I think we're going to move on from this, but...
There was one guy that sent one in.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Brian in Chicago. Brian in Chicago.
Hey, is it okay to say either knitter or knitta?
Yeah, are we allowed to say knitter or knitta?
Either way.
All right.
What is that, Private Pie? Sir, jelly donuts, sir!
Oh, Jesus, I'm being yelled at.
Hey, look, they're not knitters. They're Afghan-Americans.
Afghan-Americans? Wow. Little fuckers.
Let's say hi to Dugout Doug, one of the leaders of the O&A Army.
What's going on, fellas?
A true pest.
Hey, I figured it might be a good idea to show the world someday just how many pests there are.
Yeah.
So on December 16th, we kind of figured we were going to get a million pest march together.
Yeah.
And march from, I don't know, some random point like the K-Rock studios.
Yeah.
To the Sirius studios.
You know that Howard's already pussying out as far as that goes? Howard was going to, like, march from his... from K-Rock, where he's broadcasting now, down to where he's going to be starting in the new year, right?
Uh-huh.
Now he's claiming that he's only going to walk a block or two because, he's not allowed to walk the whole way. We've already influenced his march. He's trying to claim that the city won't allow him and stuff, but
the city won't allow it.
Basically, wherever Howard goes, our pests go. Simple as that. We're making his life a living hell for the rest of his career. I don't give a fuck how much money he's making with his new gig. We're going to make it a living hell for him. He's not happy with the pests, and there's nothing he can do about it, Doug.
Well, whether it's a block or 4 blocks or 15 feet, we'll be there.
Yeah, just remember this. It's simple. Wherever Howard goes, the pests go.
That's right.
And the signs are going to get bigger and better. And we got a few other tricks up our sleeves.
Ooh. That is right. That is right.
Doug, you guys are all organizing on whackbag.com, right?
Yes, sir. We're on whackbag.com. We also have our new secret underground site up and running where we have all the planners in place. We plan on being there, and we plan on pestering the shit out of Howard to the point that he just goes insane.
Very, very
Doug,
good.
by the way, I've heard some audio of you on a certain thing. There's this thing that goes on certain nights, Opie. It is a live audio and video feed of these people conversing with each other.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, there are 6 or more video screens up on a monitor. You can see them. They have microphones, and they're talking to each other.
Is that Pal Chat?
That's the best. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't want to say what it was. But there are a few of these little things that you can download. And
I'm fucking Billy Blowit. Sorry.
But Doug is a lunatic.
Yeah.
Like, you're an angry guy.
Yeah,
well, what did I do? What did I do?
I don't know. You're always yelling.
People love to hate this guy.
He yells at people.
I can relate to that.
No, I do. I have that personality where you either love me or you fucking want to murder me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Doug, when I start my MySpace, you're going to be my only friend. I can relate to you.
That's it?
That's awesome.
Doug's one of my friends.
Me and Doug, that's it.
Good luck. I wound up getting thousands.
Me and my friend Doug.
You did?
That's right.
Thousands.
I didn't.
So what goes on, Ant, with this? What did he do? What was the audio you heard?
Well, there's a couple of girls that
I don't really care. I just want you to talk so I can enjoy my salmon on a bagel.
Enjoy your salmon on a bagel. There's a couple of girls that get on and flash their tits. And then there's guys that just discuss things, either show-related, non-show-related. I noticed a lot of guys like showing their guns, various pistols and rifles and
you meant
whatnot.
Their biceps. I'm like,
no.
What kind of fans do we have?
No,
Jesus.
nothing like
Hot
that.
ones.
And they discuss show stuff and, just kind of, like, hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's very odd. And then Doug just yells about things like, motherfucker, if I get to get this fucking shit. You're yelling at girls and...
Yeah.
You're a very violent person. I never saw that in Doug.
We have some people that come in there that, we like to entertain each other and have a good time. And then we have some people that come in there and just do nothing and want to be entertained. And I really can't stand that because we have like these, a couple of these hot girls that like to come in there and they cam up and they just look at themselves on the cam but do nothing. That's fucking worthless. It's a waste of my bandwidth. Get the fuck out of the room.
Wow.
You're right.
Show your tits.
Angry
show
man.
Get out.
All right.
Doug's a big boy, too.
So, Doug, once again, what are you calling it, the Million Pest March?
Yeah, since I have the creativity of Harry T, I decided to call it the Million Pest March.
Yeah, we call our fans pests. Yeah. Well, no, there's like fans, and then there's pests.
Pests,
that are also fans, but they take it to the next level.
Right.
All right, Doug, and go to whackbag.com for all the details, right?
My only friend, Opie. I'm going to drop everybody, Opie. If you do that, I'll drop all my friends.
But I want to be on your friend list. I don't like being dropped.
Doug was in my top 8 for 10 minutes.
Really?
You just, no, actually, I was in your top 8 for a good couple hours, and I gained about 50 friends from being in your top 8.
Did you?
It's like a pyramid scheme, like a popular guy like Anthony. If you're in his top 8, you automatically get
a bunch like Pat from Moonachie. Before I removed him last night in favor of Bill Burr, Pat from Moonachie got a couple of hundred people just by being in my top 8. And now he's very upset, I think. He went, I'll be okay, and then he posted the video from Full Metal Jacket of Private Pile blowing his brains out in the bathroom. That Pat's hysterical.
Well, you're just one more person that's removed him from your top 8.
That's it.
Believe me, you don't think Dad removed Pat from his top 8?
Family, everything. Deleted him from the entire friends list.
You're not after me, Jimmy, either. You're not fooling me. I know what you're after.
What, sweetie?
Oh. She was dressed as a nurse. You're not after me.
Oh, she's fantastic.
You're not after me.
Doug's
You don't want me as your friend.
I do, Doug.
All right.
You can hold me.
Doug, good luck on the latest mission.
All right, gentlemen.
Bye, sweetie. There he goes. One of the leaders of the ONA Army and the pests and all that. How is the MySpace thing going for you, Anthony?
I got home from the drive from Washington and spent a lot of time sitting in front of the computer trying to sign up friends. It was, I would get done with, I had 46 pages of friends last night, and then by the time I got through with all them, I had another 30 pages, and I get through with that, and it's another 25 pages, and then it just didn't stop. They just keep coming on, and the comments, then, I got to approve the comments because there's riffraff out there, so I have to approve all the comments. So I read them. Some of them are funny. Some of them are lame. And that's it. And through that, though, people have checked out a lot of opieandanthony.com, Radios Anthony, the 2U site, and, of course, Foundry Music. I will ask Steve, has he seen a spike? I know he gets mega hits, and my little MySpace probably didn't do much, but was there a little spike?
How many friends do you have?
Right now, I'm just shy of probably 2,000.
You got 1,500 yesterday?
Oh, yeah. It's insane. I can't keep up with it.
I could.
Cannot keep up. But it is a cock fest. Just a sauce. I go to everyone. I go to anyone else's site, and there's attractive girls, semi-clad, bikinis, hot looks on their faces. And then you go to mine, and it's just guy after guy after guy. Dude, love the show. Dude. I don't understand. Maybe it's the fact that I'm armed to the teeth in my picture on the site. That could be it. Jimmy's got a nice picture of him up on stage. Looks good. Bill Burr has a picture. He's sitting on some stairs reading a paper, looking innocent enough. A lot of people just have a face shot. I'm there, full body shot with a machine gun and a shotgun. Maybe that's putting off some of the girls.
Is Robert Kelly one of your top 8?
Bob Kelly and I chatted last night for a little bit about video games.
Cool.
Bob Kelly gets on there.
Oh, he'll blow it.
What, you think?
Yeah, he'll be out of your top 8.
Bob Kelly just quit smoking. He was actually hurt that I didn't... Like when I talked about Thanksgiving, I just blew it off. He's like, what else are you going to do? He was really hurt that I just kind of blew off his Thanksgiving. We were talking about his Thanksgiving.
Yeah, made it sound like shit.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. It was shit, but I didn't mean it like that. Fucking no smoking zilch.
I think
I showed up.
I think I'm going to take Pat, though, from Unaki. I'm putting Pat back up in my top 8, and I'm pulling off Joe Rogan. Nothing against Joe Rogan.
Wow.
I love the Joe Rogan.
You could kick your head right off your body.
And I know that. But the thing is, everyone's site you go to has Rogan.
Rogan doesn't
Everyone's
need the help.
friends with Rogan. Rogan doesn't need the help.
What did Joe call the show?
What?
What did he call the show?
And...
convinced you to keep him as his top 8.
I don't think it would bother him. He's on... I swear to you, you go to any site and there's Joe's fucking sticking his tongue out face picture that he's got on there.
Fucking pot lollipop psychopath.
Yeah, and I got Voss on there who's got another 3,000 friends. I got Jimmy who's got like 2,500. I might start looking out for the little guy. I'm going to start putting people up there that don't have many friends. That's going to be my top 8. The downtrodden.
Just randomly pick 8 guys every day.
That's what I'm going to do now. I'm randomly picking 8 people that have under 10 friends.
Yeah, randomly do that, and then we'll announce them every day on the show.
Yeah.
Why not?
Pick 7.
You can get to Anthony's
7.
MySpace account by going to opieandanthony.com. Sign up to be one of his friends.
Yes.
That's not the best way to get there.
Call me crazy, though. I'm old school. I'm still trying to make real friends. Not these fake cyber friends.
Dude, and you're doing a horrible job at it.
You really are.
I try. I think I got 2.
It's not real friends. They call them friends. I don't consider these people my friends by any stretch of the imagination. They are numbers on a website. That's it.
None of us are friends. Ant's a co-worker, I'm a coattail rider, and Hawk's a slave.
You got a couple of knitters in that room over there.
Wayno. What's up, Wayno?
Hey, man.
Hey, good morning, boys. How's it going? Happy birthday, Jimmy.
A Green Acres regular. Hi, Wayno.
Hey, I just wanted to ask Anthony a quick question. He said that Pat gained about 100 people from being on his MySpace page?
A couple of hundred, yeah.
All right. What are the chances that one of them will invite him to Thanksgiving dinner next year?
0. 0.
Probably. That's all I got. Punch it out.
All right, I think we're actually taking Pat out for Christmas this year.
You are?
Me, my girl, a couple other people, and Pat. Go out to dinner for Christmas dinner.
Dude, here's what you do.
What?
Please, trust me.
Yeah.
You tell him that there's a big dinner.
Oh, my God, perfect. I know where
this is good. What?
Dude, he gets... we're gonna send a car for you. We'll come get you.
Yeah.
And you just don't show up.
And sit out there like the girl waiting for Damone to show up to get her the abortion. That's my limo.
But every time headlights appear on that dark road,
oh, he'll think
that fucking fat face will be up against the door looking through the peephole.
Escalade will have little prick spray painted on the door the next day.
Hey, happy good.
Oh, this must... here they come. Let me be on now. And he'll make the face.
Yeah.
And kind of move around all funny like Pat does, and then... guess it wasn't them.
Or the car will stop. He'll run out all funny. Hey, how do I get to the highway?
It's not them.
Guys, you realize we're 2 days away from the eggnog drinking contest?
Yes.
Nice. It's here already.
And he'll be a star that day.
Pat Fumanaki is defending his title, yes. 70 double shots he did last year and never puked on his own. Well, like we say, he had to do the old 2 fingers to finally puke.
Yeah.
He never puked from the eggnog itself.
Where are you going to take him?
Yeah, where are you going to take him?
I don't know. Figure a nice restaurant for a Christmas dinner. Something like that. Because my family does a Christmas Eve thing.
Right.
Over Grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
But then we don't have anything really Christmas Day. So what the hell? Make a little party of... Give Pat a little Christmas
Does
spirit.
Pat know?
Yeah, Pat knows now.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Please just don't show up.
Please.
Now that you put that bug in my head, it's so tempting.
And then just have one of our guys there, recording audio.
In lieu of Anthony and everybody else that was going, our own Hawk has shown up at Paisano for dinner with you and the latest Assault on the Media winner.
Well, better yet, you say, meet me somewhere, like on Long Island.
Yeah.
And then he drives all the way out there, and it's closed.
Tugging on that door, looking at the hours, looking in the window. Said I was going to be looking at his watch.
Hey, where's Ben? Do we have enough?
There are some great, horrible things you can do to a human.
Do we have enough contestants for Friday? We got to make sure this contest... we do? All those truckers that says... All right, good. We got truckers coming in from all over the country to take on Pat in the eggnog drinking contest.
Yeah.
Really fast, an article I saved from the weekend, Anthony. There's a tie-in to you and I. I got a phone call from John Minnelli, who writes for the New York Post.
Yes.
Friend of the program. He writes the radio column, and every once in a while he writes about other stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he I wish I had the message, actually. There was this reporter, Todd Veneza, I think, who called John Minnelli. He was trying to get a hold of me and you for a story that the Post was doing, and the story ran on Saturday, I guess, okay? And basically it's about, quote, celebrities that's stiff as far as tipping goes.
Tipping?
Yes.
And why do they want to get a hold of us?
Well, there's this website. Hawk, maybe you could go to it. Our pests are everywhere, by the way.
Yeah.
They're doing stuff that we don't even know. And every once in a while it's brought to our attention some of the things the pests are doing.
Right.
Like the junk mail that we get every day at the station.
Yeah.
You should bring that pile of junk mail in every day now.
I throw it in the garbage.
Because that would make for a great little break. But they're doing all these things. That's why we call them the O&A pests. They're everywhere. They're finding websites and throwing us up on these websites, which helps spread the virus of the program. You get it, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a website, I'm trying to find it really fast here, called...
I don't know how subscribing me to Ebony, Jet, and Parent Magazine helps spread the fucking virus, but why not?
Do they do that to you?
Oh, every day. I go in there every day, and I get things from the Nebraska Tourism Board inviting me to come to Nebraska.
Are you going?
My name is all spelt like slightly wrong, but the address is there.
Actually, he just dumped a bunch in the waste pack. Maybe you could dig it out.
Yeah, grab that pile out of there. Something, a religion thing, and they just signed me up for these magazines and stuff.
Well, the website is called bitterwaitress.com.
Bitterwaitress.com.
Great. And it's basically when a celebrity goes into some fancy joint, a restaurant, a bar, or whatever, and they stiff the waitress or the bartender or what have you. These people go on bitterwaitress.com and tell their stories.
That's great.
About celebrities being tightwads. And the allegedly stingy tippers of the stars, Isaac Hayes. His bill was $41.30. He left $0 as a tip.
Wow, what a surprise.
He did not leave a tip whatsoever.
People that knit, by the way, aren't very good tippers. We've known this.
According to bitterwaitress.com. Britney Spears, her bill at one of these joints was $385. She tipped $1.
How could that...
All right, that had to be...
I know what that was.
Some of the worst service ever.
Exactly.
Because that's a signal.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just leave a buck. You either stiff them completely... But when you leave $1 on a tip, a bill that big,
yeah, because
that means you suck.
If you leave nothing, the waitress could go, oh, they forgot
or
whatever. But when you're leaving $1, yeah, you're making that statement.
Conscious effort to
you're
say
making
you
a statement.
Stunk and
no,
you were
I did not
worth
forget
$1.
to tip you. Here it is. Here's your $1.
Okay.
Britney Spears, $385. She left $1, according to BitterWaitress.com. Barry Manilow, $564, left a $60 tip.
That's 10%. That stinks.
Jennifer Lopez, there's only a couple more here. $350 bill. She left $1.27.
Now, is that, let me ask you, something like that, $1.27, once in a while, is it possible they think it's included or they don't pay it? Like maybe they somebody in their party like signs for it. They assume it's being done. It's not. I'm not saying that they're not
$1.27 is just weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's a bizarre.
I've left
total.
nothing on my credit card. You know, where you just put a line through the tip
and then
section
give the cash.
and then give cash.
Yeah.
So I do the same thing. I just don't leave the cash.
So.
Derek.
Yeah, a lot of places, though, if it's over a certain amount, they'll automatically add 18%.
Yes, yeah, the 18% tip.
Yeah.
So does this include those places or not?
That's a good point.
I think I would have to say this website in general is just not accurate at all. Tom Cruise, $458 bill, and he left a $5 tip. Oh, they got me. Okay. Do they got the Anthony one? Because this is where this
There's
is leading
one
to.
for me?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you in a second. And then Barbra
Jesus.
Streisand is at the top of the list, $457 bill, and she left $10, okay? So they did this story in the New York Post, and...
Hold on, can I get it printed? This is not printed right. I can't read the end of it.
Yeah, I can't read the end of mine either.
So please reprint this. We can.
Yeah, reprint this, because it'll be... and this is what's kind of funny. This is why the pests, they rule. They absolutely rule. I don't care if we're getting abused on some of these websites because of them. It's great. It's great fodder for the show.
Oh, boy. So, part of it's cut off.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This has been a problem since we started XM, and it's still not fixed. That just amazes me. Just amazes me. That's all. And then I'm looked at as the asshole.
I don't think you're an asshole. Here's what I say to this paper. What do you think of this paper, Jimmy? That's what I say. Am I right or wrong, guys? Fix it.
All right, they're printing out another copy.
And I would gather these are pests.
Yeah, let me explain, though, Anthony. So John Manelli calls me. He says they're writing this article on celebs that are tightwads and don't tip. And this guy, Todd, wanted to talk to myself and you.
Yeah.
Because we're on BitterWaitress.com, and he wanted to see if the stories that are on there are true.
Uh-huh.
And I guess there's one that you have in front of you, but we can't really read it yet. Where I went into some fancy joint and ordered, 5 or 6 drinks and tipped, $5 or something?
It was total bill, $127.
Yeah.
Of which you tipped $2, 1%.
So what place was it at? So we got to get a better print.
Where's that story from? Opie's Diary?
Tipper's name, Greg Opie Hughes. Where it happened, New York.
Right.
And then it says, this cornball radio host
came into my
bar with a very attractive and very young blonde girl. She had 2 martinis. He had 4 cosmopolitans, in parentheses, homo, and they ordered an appetizer. After making a total mess of the table, he paid the bill in cash and turned to walk away. The blonde noticed, I guess, he left nothing and reminded him to. He looked at me and said, quote, I'm a fancy man and I don't have to tip. You should be happy to have had me, I guess it says, and stormed out. The blonde, obviously mortified, apologized and handed me $2 and told
something.
Probably me, I'm sorry.
Or whatever.
Something.
Bitter Waitress comment. These type of radio hosts are invariably assholes.
Assholes.
Well, this one's a good one. Did you read the next one?
Yeah.
Anthony.
Wait, let me read Anthony, please.
Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Look at this.
But this is the point I want to make, Anthony. You guys aren't really listening to me. This guy wanted to talk to us because he really thought these were real posts on BitterWaitress.com.
This is hysterical.
And John Manelli basically paraphrased what we just read and yours. And I called up John, and I just was like, John, I mean, I'm not calling the guy. This is obviously ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know? He can print what he wants. We didn't make the article, by the way. But here's Anthony's. Tipper's name, Anthony Cumia. Restaurant Nobu.
Nobu.
Fred.
Very expensive.
Very expensive sushi restaurant downtown, way downtown, New York. Okay. Your total bill was $825.
Wow, I must have left a good tip then.
No, according to BitterWaitress.com, you tipped $12. And here's the story of what happened.
$12 on an $825.
And this is what amazes me, that the reporter actually thought this was a real post and had to talk to us. What happened? This ass cunt Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show is such a freak. This psycho came in wearing a purple wizard's robe and demanded service from everyone. Not only was he a complete pain in the ass, but insisted that all his tableware was sterilized 3 times.
Right. 3 times is what I asked for.
Even after all his silverware was cleaned, he insisted that I clean it again. What a freak. So I tend to all his needs, and he takes off leaving me all of $12 on an $800+ check.
Yeah.
Fuck him and his ultra germophobic ways. Yuck.
Yeah, I remember that day. My wizard robe had just come back from the cleaner, so I felt I should wear it out that day. And the silverware was a little dirty. That's why I go 3 times. I usually just go 2 times.
Oh, wow.
Who writes this stuff?
Do you know who should wind up on that site? I think little Jimmy Norton.
Is it little Jimmy?
Let's hope so. And I also think Robert Reed should have been deemed a bad tipper. So anyone out there wants to get started.
Robert Reed didn't have the strength to pull a quarter out of his pocket.
So that's when I asked him for a tip. He said, like girls, and fell face first on the table.
Into his soup.
But the pests are everywhere. The O&A pests are everywhere doing their dirty work every single day for this program.
Like girls.
Here.
That is very funny, the pest.
Isn't that great? Bitterwaitress.com.
You have to know when the first line is that this ass cunt Anthony.
Right.
Come on.
No, the reporter wanted...
Weed through the ones you don't think are true.
And the reporter wanted us bad for the article. He thought there might be something to this. All right.
$825 check. I would leave 160. Probably $170.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
20%.
Like 170.
Yeah.
It's always... I keep it easy. I take the first digits before the decimal, and you double it.
That's all you do.
That's what you do.
It's very easy. That's
and then you round up if it's some wacky number.
Oh, I see.
And that works.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no figuring, no nothing.
Wait, what did I say? Sean in Jersey. Sean?
Yo.
Hey.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Yeah, when was the last time you left a stingy tip instead of a stingy tip?
Did I say stingy? Holy crap.
A stingy?
Holy
God. All right, I'm going to listen to myself on the
don't
radio
be
later.
stingy.
Oh, that's going to be embarrassing when I listen to the replay later. Great.
Stingy.
Thank you, Sean.
All right.
All right. Sorry about
Sean,
that.
there's no need to call him and be swarmy. I just made an error.
Swarmed all over you.
Swarmy. You want to look at Anthony's mail?
Yeah, what do I got? What did I get
Wasn't
today?
there oatmeal on the mail? Because I dumped my oatmeal in there.
Yeah, that's why I cleaned it off. I figured you wouldn't want to touch it.
Good boy.
All right.
Yeah, drag that shit over here and let me see what they gave me.
All right, this is just today's mail that the pests have sent in.
One day, yeah.
Yes, the pests, I'm telling you, you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. We love you. Absolutely. All right, Anthony, what did you get today in the mail?
This is from the billing center of Super Street magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Amount due, $22.97. I never subscribed to that. So what am I supposed to do? Thank you for ordering Super Street. You should be receiving your first issue shortly. And now they want money from me. But thank God, Anthony Cumia is responsible for that little bill. Then paper crafts. I'm into crafting every so often. It's relaxing in between knitting. I do a little paper crafting.
Ooh.
I owe them $15.97. Thank you for subscribing to Paper Crafts. First one is on its way. I saved some money by ordering a couple of years' worth of Paper Crafts magazine.
Okay.
Motherfuckers. And that is to, again, Anthony Cumia. It seems to be one guy. And this is Cumia. A big issue of a Bon Appetit magazine. You know that one. Food. Then the all-new TV guide. Again, must be the same guy. It's Cumia. I just got oatmeal on my hand.
You have to spit it out.
Bead Style magazine. For people that like beading, you know, taking a string and putting beads on it, there's a magazine for that.
I misread it.
How many ways can you do that, by the way?
One way.
I mean,
bead in one hand.
Doesn't seem like much of a challenge.
Thread in the other.
Yeah.
And there's a thick magazine.
Jesus. For people who like beating, it's the magazine of Italian husbands. LOL.
No, it's BEAD. Beading.
Oh.
Yes, and they have all kinds of things. Your style will blossom with these glorious glass lilies. So you can buy these glass lilies and string them up on your... Yes. Garbage. Again, Better Homes and Garden. I'm subscribed to. This is just one day. Better Homes and Gardens, special ideas made simple. Decorating your plate for Christmas.
Did it say saran wrap over face?
And Parents Magazine, because I just love the adorable little kids.
Hey,
although, you know, I could thumb through this one.
Hold on. Look at the holiday issue. It says boat ramp reverse.
How to keep those 5 kids clean. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Guys, I'm very happy. I got thanks to one of the pests, I got the latest issue of Cosmopolitan in my hand.
Oh, Cosmo.
Maybe they got advice. People ask questions and then they give answers, and I was thinking maybe I could just throw these questions at our own little Jimmy Norton and see how he would answer these questions, okay?
Good deal.
Ooh.
We'll see what your improv skills are all about, Jimmy. What Ben's laughing like an idiot. What else did we get?
There's so much of it.
Well, Under Gear Magazine.
It just comes in every day in huge piles.
I have Harry and David, which is apparently a
Wait,
place...
is that Rolling Stone?
No, it's ESPN.
This is just a magazine cover where there's a guy
just saying, hey, look at my cock.
This buff guy. He is in the tightest green jockey shorts with his legs spread. Oh.
I have Prevail
who's
Sport.
Buying this?
Well,
this is like Prison Weight Room Magazine.
Huh?
Oh,
holy shit.
I have Prevail Sport, which has a bunch of well-built gentlemen in little
ball bags.
Skimpy underpants.
Hey, Jimmy, I think I top you here. That's nice.
Hubba, hubba.
All right.
It's just... What is this? This is Photoshop. This is Ben's lower half, and this guy's upper. What is in that?
I don't really need to know. All right, listen.
It's like Testicular Cancer Magazine.
More magazines coming in as we speak. Yeah, we forgot to mention this on the air. This stuff comes in every day for us.
Every day, these fucking assholes send in...
Why do I have Wine Country Gift Baskets Magazine? What the fuck is this?
Why not? This guy spelt it Cumea. That's good. And it's Blue Sphere. I don't know, shoes, luggage. This actually looks like a very nice catalog. Garbage.
All right, listen.
Here's more.
I want to see. I want to see if Jimmy can answer these questions, Anthony. Okay.
Right.
What is that, Ben?
Oh, an invoice. I owe a little more money to Mopar Muscle Magazine. $24.97 is the amount due. Oh. For Anthony Cumia. Anthony is going to owe some money. Not me.
All right, here we go. Cosmopolitan. Ask him anything. Advice from our guy guru, Jonathan Small.
Oh.
But instead of reading the answers from Jonathan Small, we'll have Jimmy answer these questions, okay?
All right.
Well, let's just give it a shot, see what happens. You never know. That's the beauty of this show. Maybe we'll fall on our asses. We don't know. All right, the question for this guy. I've been hooking up... It's a chick, obviously, talking here. I've been hooking up with this guy for months, but he said he doesn't have time for a relationship. Then he saw me flirting with another guy and told me that he doesn't want me hooking up with other people. Does he have feelings for me?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Opie did a spit take.
Simple but effective. Holy shit. All right, let's try the next one. All right.
Good. Let's go.
A few weeks ago, it's a chick talking. Okay. A few weeks ago, I was having family problems, and it made me super emotional. During this time, my boyfriend and I had sex, and right before my orgasm, I burst into tears. He was really sweet, but ever since then, we haven't had sex. When I try to get him into bed, he tells me he's not in the mood. How can I get him to sleep with me again?
You can't.
I like it. Short and sweet. Jimmy is truly an answer man.
We got another benchmark bit developing right in front of our eyes.
Love it.
All right. How about this? My guy is great.
Ooh.
I could hear the promos already, by the way.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, why did I do this to myself? It's a chick talking. But, of course, they'll edit that part out of it when you hear the promo. My guy is great, but he's super hairy. I'd love to ask him to wax his back, but I don't want to hurt his feelings. What do I do?
Crash his website.
Cross the terminals on his car battery. I was in drive. I went backwards.
Yes. Feed him 2 M&Ms and then watch him vomit for a half hour. Old garbanzo bean belly. Kick that fucking stomach of his.
It's amazing because he has the stapled stomach. He still has enough nutrition going in there to have a hairy back.
It really is amazing.
You would think something would suffer.
I can't
like
figure that
wouldn't have enough.
out.
It wouldn't have enough energy in your body to keep the hair growing.
He really is just a Lebanese ass.
Holy crap.
I'm so full. I had a jawbreaker for lunch.
Here's another one for Jimmy. If a guy gives you his number but doesn't ask for yours, is he not interested? This is a chick talking, obviously. Chick talking. If a guy gives you his number but doesn't ask for yours, is he not interested?
Not necessarily.
Wow. You're really pumping out those helpful answers.
Yeah, I mean, you ask, I answer.
I like thinking about that. Guy gives the number, doesn't ask for hers. Is it overconfidence or lack of confidence there?
Maybe it's, maybe he doesn't have a phone.
But he gave her the number.
That's the beauty of it.
All right, here we go. The final.
I think that's just saying, look, if you want to call me, call me. If not, I'll hunt you down and kill you.
It's a way to be rejected without having to look her in the face.
Or not put the pressure on her. It's like, hey, if you're interested, here's my number. I'm interested.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Final question. This is a chick talking. I've been with my guy for months, and I'm really attracted to him, but he always pulls these weird seduction moves that really turn me off. For example, sometimes he'll do a little striptease that reminds me of skeevy male strippers. It's so dorky. How can I tell him to stop?
Just say, Hawk, stop it.
Swift kick in the ball sack.
Or how about the next time he starts to strip, lay him on his back and shit in his mouth.
Like Pavlov's dog, he'll stop dancing, knowing that shit is coming.
I want to show you what I think of your little dance. It's the second big shit joke I did today. I really am limited.
Don't want to dance.
Well, I think that was wonderful, Jimmy. Thank you. I think you helped a lot of people out there.
Insightful, yeah.
It's not making people laugh, but it's about helping.
All right. Why don't we take a break? Still to come. You know what? The listeners are wrecking our Dickie Goodman bit. I got to tell you. I think this is a great bit, but they're not getting the concept.
They're not getting the concept. They're not getting the impression. They're not using songs that are appropriate. They're matching up the dialogue with whatever shit song they can find instead of the other way around. Writing some dialogue that makes sense.
Right.
And then finding the songs that fit. Takes a little more work, people. See, it ain't that easy.
That's right.
Maybe there should be a message board we can go to that said, that bit that was sent in today really sucked ass. You stink.
Dude, we should start a message board.
Yeah, do it on MySpace. That's it.
Just everyone from the show.
Yeah.
And we just make fun of the listeners.
Make fun of the listeners' phone calls, their fucking CDs that they send in that stink on ice.
That's a great idea.
Dude, step it up. You guys are fucking, asleep at the wheel. Oh, did you hear that fucking Dickie Goodman parody? Yawn! Assholes.
Speaking of which, we could go to break listening to this. Someone came up with a Norton and Friends jingle.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Jesus, Jim.
That's a little one.
It's a short jingle.
You might want a baby one.
You might want to call bingo soon.
Would you laugh at me if I went to fart and shit my pants?
Oh, we've all done it.
I couldn't continue the show. I would be laughing so incredibly hard.
I've told the story many times, but I once farted and a little nugget just fell out and rolled onto the stoop.
Ugh.
Right in front of family and friends. Yep. True story.
The hell is this thing?
It was when boxers were in. I had boxers and shorts, and I was trying to sneak a little one out, and next thing I know, a little nugget rolled, bloop, plopped out of
a little Hertz pretzel nugget.
My pants and kind of rolled along the stoop for a little while.
I had a horrifying bathroom moment over the weekend.
Yeah.
The hotel we stay in, the minibar supplies some wonderful lusciousness. One of these things is Twizzlers. You know Twizzlers?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Great stuff. So I just dogged the whole thing. Pretty much. Ate the whole thing of Twizzlers. The next day, I'm ridding myself of all of my food that I've eaten and forgot about the Twizzlers. When I stood up off the bowl, I swear to God, it looked like my whole digestive tract had come out of me. I thought it was like a spleen, because it's red Twizzler color. I thought vital organs I had just shit out.
That's
That's wonderful. I guess I got to chew that a little better.
Yeah. You don't suck them down whole like fucking clams.
All right, Norton and Friends, some jingle that one of the fans came up with. One of the past, Bent, Nick, Betty.
Huh?
I can't read.
What's that, Hawk?
Is that Bent? Bent, Nick, Betty is the name of the person that came up with this. Let's take a listen and see if it's good.
Welcome to Norton and Friends, where the good times never end. Down in Hollywood, becoming a star. We're here at Norton and Friends. Little Jimmy's becoming a star. Now he'll have to buy a new car. Take a girl of his dreams and settle down. Yeah, welcome to Norton and Friends, where the good times never end. Growing up, becoming a star. We're here we're live at. Stay tuned for Norton and Friends.
I don't like it at all.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree. I thought it was fantastic.
I understand you might think it's a little better than I think it is because of the subject matter.
No. It was just the music.
I didn't like it.
Norton and Friends.
Yeah. Smash that, Opie.
Well, the good times never end.
I'm too busy reading Cosmopolitan.
Oh.
Ooh.
What have you got?
It's the chick's playbook. You can learn a lot about the...
Ooh. Oh, can you?
The other side.
Ooh.
Love laws that bombed. In hindsight, these couples realized their dating mandates were moronic. Sasha, 19. It's corny, but I wanted my voice to be the last thing my boyfriend heard each day, so I had him call me every night before he went to bed. Too bad he's a night owl and always wound up waking me.
Waking her?
Yeah. Because he would stay up late, and just before he goes to bed, he would call her.
He has to call her so she could be the last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a pussy whip jerk off, and she's a codependent whore.
How about Pam, 27? My guy and I wrote a list of things we loved about each other to remind us why we were together during fights. Once I tried to read it mid-brawl, and he yelled, "Fuck the list." That was the end of that.
Of course. That shit ain't gonna work.
No kidding, man.
He finds out she blew one of his friends, and she's like, "But remember my smile? How you like my smile?"
Big brawl, yeah. That's great.
Whoever's sending Cosmo, send it every month, because this is going to be good for the show. All right, Dave, 34. Love laws that bombed. Before we moved in together, I negotiated a deal with my girlfriend that allowed us each to have one fling a year. How the fuck do you negotiate that?
I don't know how that works.
Anyway, it sounded like a kick-ass plan until she acted on it. So much for my bright idea.
Right. Yeah. Where she probably fucked one guy on the 31st and the next guy on January 1st.
And he's just out at bars going like, so, man, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like just bombing, not being able to even find a girl.
And she's like fucking guys and like say, well, I won't fuck anybody in 2030. How's that? She's just racking up the years. Never make that kind of deal with your gal.
Oh, what kind of deal is that?
No. All right, Tanisha, 25.
I love knitting.
Sam and I promised to always be truthful. But after a few weeks, I got sick of hearing how he didn't like my new haircut or how my friend was pissing him off. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Sam's honest. Hey, look, my mother called. She's a cunt.
Why don't you go down on me? Your pussy stinks.
Penny for your thoughts. I'm dying to fuck a kid.
Honesty is the best policy.
How do I look in this? Fucking pig.
8 years ago, I killed 5 hookers. For more honesty there, sweetie.
Wow.
Look at my new baby niece in the crib. Hope the pit bull chews her legs off. Sam tells the truth.
We love Sam.
I love him.
Sam rocks.
Honest. Fucking Sam's a good egg. Don't take no guff.
Oh, God.
You want it.
The women are reading this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, sexy things to do before sex. Ooh.
Sexy things before sex.
We'll do that after the break,
Ooh.
right?
This is going to get saucy, folks.
It sure is, Jimmy.
Is.
It sure is.
Sexy.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll look at Cosmo a little bit more. We love slow news days because this is what you get.
Yep.
This kind of crap. We also have news teases we finally have to get to. And
one of the sexy things, thumbing through a copy of Highlights.
That's right. And making her be goofus and you be gallant. Or what you do is you do like one of those little pictures. You say, "Find the fist." This picture.
Yeah, that's chock full of good stuff there. I used to find it was I think it was called Cosmo Knows All or something in the back.
Yeah.
And it was a nude woman every month. Showed like a naked woman in the back of the magazine.
Of this?
Yeah. And my mother used to get Cosmo all the time.
Was that because of the bra ads, or?
I don't know what it was. But it was just a small little panel on the back, few 10 or so pages.
And
I don't
she's
know.
really naked?
Talking a while ago. But there was some naked broad, and that was spanking material.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Well, the bra ads used to be a good source.
Nah, she had to be naked.
All right. We'll take a break and continue with the Opie and Anthony program.
It's crazy. This is what it's all about. Oh, I love this.
Wow. T-Show 36 double D's. T-Show 36 double D's.
Shoving your breast in everyone's face.
36 double D's. T-Show 36 double D's.
Oh, wow. He just will her down. Will her down. He just will her down anywhere.
With the Mound Wednesday.
So flashy. So
Show flash.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Show flash. And there's boobs in your face.
I'm all for it. Breast.
Hey! This is what it's all about.
Oh, I love this.
Wow.
Whip them fuckers out.
This is fantastic.
Wow.
Wow. That's why we call it wow.
Talk about the boobies.
Take your bra and take it off now.
Where were we? Oh, the one thing we got to mention really fast, the Assault on the Media contest for November ends today. Wow. We got to pick a winner tomorrow. We'll announce the winner of the Assault on the Media contest for November tomorrow.
There were a lot of good ones.
Oh, there were? And the prizes are getting much, much better. Do we have the list of the prizes for this month? And I think we're going to step it up even more for the month of December. We do this contest every single month. November prizes, Anthony.
Yeah.
One person's going to win all this. One Nintendo DS handheld gaming system with Mario Kart DS. Jaeger has just come to the table. Schecter guitars and amps and guitar cases. Also a pair of tickets and VIP passes to be in the Jägermeister VIP area and meet the bands Disturbed and Corrosion of Conformity when they come to your town. Also, you win a portable Delphi MiFi radio with a free subscription for your new MiFi. Dinner with our own E-Rock.
Oh, yeah.
At Paisano's on Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy. E-Rock optional. An admission to the Opie and Anthony Show studios to watch the show live through a glass partition in a beekeeper outfit. We should really make them do that. So that's all the prizes for November. And then we'll announce the prizes for December in the coming days. All right? We got two that came in over the long holiday weekend that we haven't even really touched on. Big A did a Assault on the Media.
Yes, he did. I saw this one. Whew.
The hell was...
Oh, just a big freak running up behind the reporter. Could barely hear him.
Barely hear him. People think he should win.
Why?
We got the audio. I don't even think you could hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, the Assault on the Media thing is where you jump up and down and make a freak of yourself during a live report. Just don't touch the reporters.
Yeah.
Don't harm them. But you could do pretty much anything else.
Yeah.
All right? This is Big A attempting an assault on the media.
Do you know what I'd like to see somebody do during an assault on the media?
Huh?
Yell, Opie and Anthony, XM satellite radio,
Radio,
yeah. Waka waka penis. I would like somebody to...
What a scream that would be.
Jesus. So here's Big A. Let's see if we can make sense out of this.
And this is the light pole, at least where it was. They took it away. Isn't his attitude refreshing? He's not going to sue. The city, though, even though they've dodged a lawsuit, has formed a task force with Macy's to see if there should be any procedural changes. The Chamberlains have been invited back next year. They'll have seats, though. They won't be curbside. We're live in Times Square. Lou Young, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Lou, thank you very much. Now to a gruesome discovery.
Sound like a ghost.
All that pandemonium behind him.
The video's good, though.
And then some guy went in right in front of him.
Yeah.
And put his face right in the camera.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
That one, obviously, a better visual than audio-wise there. Here's a second one. I don't know who did this. This just came in. I have no idea if it's good. It's a guy named Mike, and this happened in Massachusetts. Another assault on the media.
Mike in Massachusetts.
For the latest on this breaking news, let's get right to TJ Winnick, who is live on the scene in Lowell. TJ?
Well, thankfully, no one was living in 2 of the 4 units, and no one was home at the time the fire broke out. It is not known how this all started, but we can tell you that Lowell's department and 3 others are exhausted.
He's a lunatic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a pretty good one.
A lot of screaming. He got in there. It sounded like he was distracted for a moment, though. Did someone come out and... I
don't know. I haven't seen that video yet.
Correct him?
Here's the video. We can watch it really fast in the studio. It's quick.
Yeah.
Breaking news on Channel 4 in Boston. You got the fire truck
behind him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, guy comes up.
Oh, I see what happened. All right, we'll explain this in a second.
He fucked up that whole video, this guy.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's brilliant. Now, see, that was a really good visual.
Bravo on the visual.
Explain that, Anthony.
Well, they
Play
went
it
to
again.
they go to the breaking news. The news guy's standing out there with his microphone in front of a fire truck, and from behind comes a maniac with an O&A sign. Right. Obviously, the cameraman is onto him immediately.
Yeah.
Goes blurry.
Right.
He just unfocuses the camera, goes to a corner, and tries to zoom in or out just to completely fuck the picture up.
Yeah.
He realizes this isn't working. It's just now a blurry picture. Goes back to the reporter, puts him in focus, and our guy is back with the sign.
And then they did an extreme close-up on the reporter. Oh, this pest just fucked up this shot. He just fucked him up.
Jumping back and forth.
He's on a cell phone, jumping up and down. He's got one of the really, really nice Opie and Anthony cartoon signs.
That is a good one.
How are all these people getting those cartoon signs, by the way? I thought we only had a few made.
They take them at appearances.
They take them at appearances and stuff?
What's the Big A one? Do we have that on video?
It's pretty good. I mean...
I'd like to watch that fucking lumbering ox.
Here's the Big A one. Let's see if this is a better visual.
I'll just watch this buffoon.
Oh,
Opie. End of story.
All right, he's going to come right over there. Yeah.
It comes in from, I think, the right.
Come on. Jesus. Come on.
The left. And
how much of the report is he waiting for?
And there's Big A. Look at him. Look at this freak.
And then some big oaf just sticks his face in the camera and they cut away.
Who's the big oaf?
I don't know.
Does he know an A guy?
I think he might be, yeah. I think he's associated with Big A and No Filter Paul and all that. So, Steve, you're writing a note? Just say it on the air.
Just talk, baby.
Okay, I will. Thanks. Oh, God damn it.
Mike fell.
The mic is yours, Steve.
We actually have those big assault on the media signs in printer versions on opieandanthony.com. I'll put the link back up. You can print out, I think it's 6 sheets of paper, but you put them all on a piece of... you asshole. Could you knock it off?
Look how they laugh in that room. Anytime Steve comes in here, they call his phone. And Steve gets distracted enough just speaking. And then his phone's ringing. They're laughing at him. Holy shit, that's funny.
Of fucking pricks. I hope you're here all fucking day editing the goddamn show. Kiss my ass.
Oh.
Anyway.
How about anger?
Folding assault on the media signs coming soon as well.
Yeah.
So those cloth ones. So be able to.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Because we got to get more of those out to the pass. Because the Army is really starting to build for some major missions. Major missions. Simple as this. Wherever Howard Stern goes, the pests will be there.
That's it.
Post that everywhere. That's a direct order.
You'll see us...
hey, Steve, before you leave, all that free food came in for Jimmy Norton. We all partook. What did you have?
I had a half a croissant.
Packed you out, did it?
It really did. I got some soup on the train yesterday. I had about half of it.
It was hilarious. Fucking... I'm digging into my soup. It was delicious soup. And fucking he has like 3 bites of his awful creamy soup, and he's like, hey, I'm finished, I'm stuffed.
I hope you burned your fucking tongue on it, too.
I didn't, it was delicious.
Hey, what happened with the old guy falling on the train? Did you see it?
Dude, I sleep, I wake up immediately, and this I slept through.
I really thought I might have tripped him, by the way. Because I was playing PSP. I was playing this game called Luminous, which is like, it's just crack. Have you played Luminous yet? It's kind of a form of Tetris. That is it's just like crack, and they got this music that just throws you into a trance, and each game takes like 50 minutes, and it's the blocks are falling every second, and
Jesus,
and the music's playing, and and the lights are going. And it's almost like you're in some whacked out club. It's just bizarre. And I had my leg in the aisle. I was stretching out. And
you tripped them.
I don't know. And all of a sudden the guy went flying with what? He had drinks or soup or something?
Apparently, according to Ben, and the guy was a much older gentleman, was carrying like one of those cardboard things filled with beverages, and he fell in the train. And I didn't know until after it happened. And the best part was fucking Ben could not stop giggling.
Of course.
That was the beauty of it for me. It was the joy that it brought Ben. I mean, we laughed all the way up the fucking steps.
Ben's on the phone.
Huh?
Oh, I just said Ben's on the phone. That's all.
I know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, Dave's not here.
If Ben sees something like that, he will just continue laughing.
He was trying to describe it. He was like, the joy he got out of that old man taking a spill.
Cruel fucker.
All right. You guys ready for news teases?
Yes.
Love.
And we have my pop
teases.
culture quiz, which I feel ready for today.
Did you look at it?
No, I did not.
The bit doesn't work if you look at it.
I don't cheat ever.
Did you cheat? You cheated on the Cosmo thing.
He does cheat.
Oh, I didn't. How?
You kind of knew the answers to those questions.
Because intuitively, I'm a fantastic boyfriend.
Yeah.
Boyfriend, customer.
Let's go to Larry in New Jersey. Larry.
Hey, Opie, you actually bought Luminous after we all told you not to, that you're going to be addicted to it like crack?
Well, you guys are assholes, I got to tell you, because Anthony and I got our PSPs, and also my email, it's coming in like crazy. Don't buy Luminous, don't buy Luminous, don't buy Luminous. So now I have to buy it.
Oh, Jesus. I bought, the day the PSP came out, I got a PSP, and I bought 5 games for it. The only game that has been in my PSP since I bought it has been Luminous. It is addictive as crack.
Does it get old ever?
No, I can't stop
never.
playing it.
Why? Because it's like Tetris. After a while, you're like, oh, you know what? These blocks are just falling way too fast. There's no fun in this.
Play it on the one player versus the CPU, like against the machine.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna be like, I gotta get to the next level. I want to see what's
It's all about getting to the next level.
It's a very
All
simple
these games.
game, obviously, and it's a lot like Tetris, but there's something about it that's addicting. Yes.
With the music and like the lights, it's like crack.
Yeah.
That's just the best way to say it.
Yeah, very good. All right, you were probably the one that turned me on to the game, so thanks, I think.
No problem.
All right, Larry.
All right.
Bye. Okay, we could do some news teases here.
Love them.
We love the news teases.
Frighten us. They try to scare us.
By the way, we're not happy with the rest of the country. We're still doing the heavy lifting as far as this bit goes.
New York?
This is all New York TV for the most part.
Come on, guys.
There's news teases that scare the shit out of you in your town.
Yeah.
Record them and get them to Steve at FoundryMusic.com. Okay?
They come on the same time.
Yeah.
Every day.
But we hear the same anchors or whatever, because it's all New York. It's all New York.
And Michael Moore was saying that the U.S. does this and not Canada. Let's get Canada involved. I know that Canadian news does the same crap they do here.
They'd have
But he was saying the culture of fear is a U.S. thing.
Yeah. Well, these things are great. We love them. We've been on to this for a long
Big fat
time.
liar. He is.
Yeah. We can't get enough of these news teases, but please, help us out. Record your local news. When they're scaring the shit out of you with a little dangerous toy segment or a car that might explode or
peanut butter kissing boyfriends.
Oh, my God. We haven't even talked about that yet. Is that... There's got to be something else going on with that.
Yeah, she was annoying, and he probably knew, and he had some peanut butter and said, come here, give us a kiss, would you?
Peanut butter allergy is...
That's a national
very
story,
strong.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Very strong, and he had eaten some peanut butter and then kissed her.
And that's all it took?
And I took her to the hospital, and she wasn't responding.
She didn't come in contact with any peanuts before this?
No, this was, they knew she had the allergy because she had all the kit she needs, where they jab the needle in your leg.
I went to an allergist. They gave me one of those.
Really?
Yeah, I threw it away.
For what?
I'm not going to stab myself to save my life.
For what?
Screw that.
How do you not smell it on his breath? Peanut butter is a very strong smell.
Yeah. Some people, it could just be a little granule.
Yeah, this
like
story
nothing.
is out of Quebec, actually. A 15-year-old girl with a peanut allergy died after kissing her boyfriend who had just eaten a peanut butter snack, hospital officials said Monday. Christine Blah Blah died in a Quebec hospital Wednesday after doctors were unable to treat her allergic reaction to the kiss the previous weekend. Wow.
It's like a week later?
She was almost immediately given a shot of adrenaline, a standard tool for treating the allergy reaction there, and which was brought on by a peanut allergy. So they treated it immediately, and she still died.
She was really allergic.
You're kidding. Yeah, that is like uber allergic.
Yep. Anyway, news teases. If you see one happening in your town, please record it and send it in. Please, please, please. What makes this bit great is to hear it from all over the country with the wacky accents and all that your local news person has. Okay. But without further ado, I want to thank Danny. Danny gets this together for us once a month or so. It's the latest round of news teases where they scare the shit out of you.
If the bird flu hits, Tamiflu is supposed to save lives. You may have even stocked up on it. Now children who took the drug are dying.
What? I heard nothing about this.
So wait, I got a little confused. There's a drug.
Yeah.
That helps you with the bird flu and the regular flu?
Yeah.
But now that drug is killing kids?
Killing kids.
If the bird flu hits, Tamiflu is supposed to save lives.
Tamiflu, okay.
You may have even stocked up on it. Now children who took the drug are dying.
Are dying.
So now you're not safe from the bird flu, even though you got the drug that keeps you safe.
Right. This is one of those things where you say if you start getting the flu, you take it, and it makes it go away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Killing your kids.
Killing your kids. Who's not sticking around to see what that's all about?
It's only the peanut butter flavored ones.
All right, let's go to the next news tease.
If it had been at least a foot closer, it would just instantly kill me.
News Channel 5 investigator Ron Regan is on your side, uncovering a hidden danger on our roads.
It hit me. The glass was shooting everywhere.
Banned in other states.
My jaw was broken in 3 places.
65 drivers severely injured. So we asked,
would you agree that these are extremely dangerous? No.
Tonight at 11, only on News Channel 5.
On your side.
Well, what the fuck is it?
What are they?
That one scared me.
Would you agree these are dangerous?
What?
What are they?
What is dangerous? I don't feel like waiting around.
How is that reporting the news?
It's not.
Tabloid douchebag.
It's scaring you into watching it later. So what was it?
A hidden danger on the roads.
The glass broke.
The glass broke, broken jaws, glass everywhere.
Ski rack?
It's probably a Chinese person behind the wheel.
Tire on the back door of your SUV? What?
I don't know. What is it?
What is it?
Are these dangerous?
Do we know the answer to this?
Some kind of a construction thing?
Well, Danny put this whole thing together. Let's see if Danny has the answer. Danny. What's the hidden danger on the roads?
That I don't know. That was sent in by a listener.
I have no idea. You don't even know.
How does the listener not write a little note?
But we're all going to drive after the show. What?
I got to know what the hidden danger is. Let's listen again. Maybe there's more clues.
Hidden danger.
See what it does.
If it had been at least a foot closer, it would just instantly kill me.
News Channel 5 investigator Ron Regan is on your side, uncovering a hidden danger on our roads.
It hit me. The glass was shooting everywhere.
Banned in other states.
My jaw was broken in 3 places.
65 drivers severely injured. So we asked,
would you agree that these are extremely dangerous? No.
Tonight at 11, only on News Channel 5.
On your side.
I got it.
What?
Ben's hog.
Ben's hog? Not allowed. Has it been banned in other states?
And it did break a woman's jaw. That was accurate.
Yes.
Foot closer, it would have killed him.
Foot closer would have killed him.
It might be in the back SUVs, the tires.
I'm going to go with...
I don't think that's banned in any states, though.
I got it.
What?
I swear I think I got
it.
What? Those little lights. You know? We don't have them up here because it snows. But down south and stuff where it doesn't snow, they have those little light reflectors or whatever on the highway. Road reflectors or whatever. That keeps you in your lane.
But if it's done...
I think
so
it's
maybe
something on other cars.
If the story was done here, why would they... we don't have it
here?
No,
it was... this one was sent in by a listener.
Oh.
So this is out of state.
I think it's something that goes on a car, though.
Yep.
Maybe something decorative. Maybe a magnetic antenna. Maybe...
Please tell me it's a Sirius unit flying out the window.
What an ass. Eddie from Oklahoma City. This bit is never funny. Get over it.
What?
You guys don't do shit. I almost want to listen to regular radio.
So go listen to it, Eddie.
At least get new bits. You guys are making asses of yourself.
What?
But you're listening.
But what
Eddie.
did we do?
Fucking, why don't you move into the...
There's always one raining on our parade.
Eddie is a douche.
There are people calling in saying we are hilarious today.
Here, hold on. Shh. Everyone quiet.
There it was. Goodbye.
It's the sound of a banned Eddie.
Goodbye.
Right.
Yes.
We just cured your virus.
And whatever it is that's hurting people on the highway, Eddie, I hope it kills you on Christmas Eve.
Oh.
What do you think of them apples?
Dream.
You just got the Anthony antibiotic.
That's it.
You're done.
Just shot him up with a dose, and we won't have to deal with him again.
You're not sick with the ONA virus anymore. Bye-bye.
Listen to commercial radio.
Go. Listen to it.
Bye. Enjoy the commercials.
You know what I want him to do?
Scumbag.
You know what I want? Off the top of my head,
yes.
I'm just going to come up with something I want this guy to do.
Eddie.
I want him to take his XM satellite radio, flush it down the toilet, buy a Sirius unit, and go fuck his mother.
You know, Ant, that's not the way. That's not
just
customer
off
service.
the top of my head.
That's not customer service.
No?
No. I think what Eddie should do, and anybody with a complaint should do,
yes,
is the subject heading should be "Hi, faggot," and all of those complaints should be addressed to ben.sparks@xmradio.com.
Come on. Ben's working lately.
Ben is working hard.
And he doesn't need that.
No, only legitimate complaints.
Let's say hi to Steve on Long Island. Steve!
Yeah, hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, Steve.
I know what the danger is. It's a bandana tied to the bumper.
The bandanas, how heavy could they possibly be?
A lot of people saying I may be right with the reflectors.
Spinners?
The reflectors, you know.
You might be. Maybe.
They get a little loose, and the tire gets under them, spins them up, and bam! Like bullets through your windshield.
5 pounds, or believe it or not, no way.
Or something on the back of a truck.
All right, well, people are calling. Maybe they have the answer. Want to move on to the next news tease?
I want to know what that is.
The next scary news tease?
Yeah.
Your home could be a crime scene. The crime? Infidelity. Wednesday at 11. Is your spouse cheating? How do you find out? Incredibly, CSI technology you can use at home. Could your own spy kit reveal a cheating heart? CBS 2 News at 11, Wednesday.
Oh, God, blockers.
Jesus.
Holy crap. You get a little kit?
Lawmakers say use of road reflectors will be investigated. 65 people injured on Ohio roadways since 2003. News Channel 5 investigation uncovers the dangers caused by road reflectors on Ohio's roadways. Severely injured, nearly killed by the reflectors flying up at their cars. 65 miles an hour. 5 pounds of loose steel can cause a lot of damage. And they have some woman, I guess, on this page who's been injured. But that's what it is. It punctured the transmission pan of my car. They found a hole in the floorboard, one guy says. So the guy, I'm really glad you guys are doing this. People need to know because it's happening a lot more than you think. Caused a rollover of a sport utility vehicle after it punctured the tire. Yes. Yeah, well, what are they doing now? Just kind of cutting ditches in the road? Cutting those ruts in? And again, if someone's on your ass and you want to get back at them on the highway, your left lane, go all the way left where they really cut a lot of those little ditches because they fill up with dirt and rocks and everything. And when you drive over it, they fly out. It's like a shotgun blast.
What ditches? What do you mean?
You ever see how the grooves are carved into the far left of the left lane? You know, it's kind of so if you start going off the road, you're like, brrr. Well, those little ruts fill up with garbage, sand and big rocks and debris. And if you get your wheel over it, it'll fly out the back like crazy. So if someone's right on your ass, I understand if they want to pass and there's no one in front of you, then you get the fuck out of the way and let them go. But if there's people in front of you and you can't, do anything about it and the guy's right on your bumper, put a wheel over that. It's like shooting a shotgun in his windshield.
Ooh.
Oh, it's wonderful. Done it before.
There you go.
So, a little tip of the day.
Does
driving
it work?
tip. Yeah.
Let's go back to the spouse cheating kit.
Your home could be a crime scene. The crime, infidelity. Wednesday at 11. Is your spouse cheating? How do you find out? Incredibly, CSI technology you can use at home. Could your own spy kit reveal a cheating heart? CBS 2 News at 11, Wednesday.
This poor motherfucker's going to be a guy that drools on his pillow. She's going to be there with a black light, see these stains. Or maybe the guy, is jerking off or something. He gets a little bit of batch on his sheet. She's there with the fucking black light. What's he's cheating on me? Picking up hairs from the cat, thinking it's blonde pussy hair from... I'm a brunette. Oh, is that horrid? The rat out kid. That's great. CSI, they got to tie it into, I'm sure that was an CBS news broadcast. Got to tie everything into their shows. Torn from the headlines, a new CSI.
All right, the next news tease.
He's a man so dangerous, his intentions so twisted, that our investigation took us all the way down to South America to track him down. Why? Because his plan affects kids in Georgia. CBS 46 News investigates tonight at 11.
I need a map. What? It's like Mask. I got pins on a map just from hearing that. What am I, South America?
Yeah.
It affects the kids in Atlanta?
In Georgia,
Is it a guy that says Camo?
Guy walking around with a case of glass dildos.
Glass dildos.
Dangerous man.
Is your daughter having shards put inside of her?
Wow. That's where they get your attention, though.
Well, what was
Tease that your kids could be in danger or could die, and
your spouse
parents
is
are watching
cheating?
the entire newscast.
By the way, if you think your spouse is cheating, just get like a bloodhound and send it towards their crotch, and if it goes, yeah, if he does that, yuck.
You got to do? You got to get a trout, put it on a plate, and your nude wife, and let a cat loose. And if she goes to the wife, there's trouble. Trouble in paradise.
Trouble is a brewing.
Trouble is a brewing.
A trout.
All right, the next news tease.
A camp for kids who don't believe in God. And get this, it's right here in Northeast Ohio. Atheist Camp tonight on Fox 8 News at 10.
Wow, okay. They're coming in now from other states. That would be a who gives a shit story in New York, but in Ohio, don't believe in God.
That's right. Camps where they don't believe in God.
Jesus.
Wow. What's the big deal there?
So?
That's right. Jews in Northeast Ohio.
Right.
Next thing you know, they'll have a conglomerated mulatto mongrel camp.
Wow, atheist camps in your town.
That's scary.
Yeah.
For them.
All right, here we go. The next news tease. Scary news tease.
Plus, what's missing from your home that could be the difference between life and death? Next.
What?
That's a little vague.
What's missing from your home can kill you.
What's missing? So you need it.
Smoke detector?
In your home. Carbon monoxide detector.
An iron lung?
You have the polio or something.
A rapier.
An iron lung.
A rapier.
A rapier. If you're missing a rapier.
Rapier could save your life.
An ambulance.
Parked out in your driveway all the time.
Yep.
Okay. Could be a few things.
An IV. Maybe food.
A wife that listens.
Wait.
An ER in one of your spare rooms.
That's right.
That could help.
What's missing from your home that could kill you?
That could kill you.
A wife. Yeah.
It's got to be a carbon monoxide detector.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
would say
right.
Carbon monoxide more than fire, because that's like a biggie, especially in the winter. I love the stories and look forward to them this joyous holiday season of the complete fucking retard that brings a barbecue into his house to heat up him and his kids. It's always somebody that thinks a hibachi in their closed apartment is a fantastic idea.
Will that kill you?
Oh, will it kill you?
It would do some serious
Not
damage.
only is it letting off carbon monoxide but it is burning up any usable oxygen that you have in there, and dead. Yeah.
Will you know you're going to die, or you won't?
No, it's actually quite a euphoric way to go, they say, carbon monoxide poisoning.
To sleep, Jimmy.
If you live through it, it's a bitch because you have like this blasting headache for a while and you're all fucked up. But to die that way, you really just kind of doze off and go to sleep. And it's kind of a joyous little happy time before you go off.
That's nice.
Yeah. So,
thanks.
Have fun.
Your dream doesn't end, but
in the garage. I like the selfish people, too, that kind of, keep dreaming. That do it in their garage with the family home, thinking that it's just going to stay to the garage, and they wind up killing their entire family.
Has that happened?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guy runs the car in the 2:30 in the morning in the garage, gets in there, he dies. It's not like after, okay, I'm dead, I could shut the car off. That fucker's running the whole time, filling his whole house up with carbon monoxide.
So families have died?
Oh, yeah.
Whole family's up there at the pearly gates gone, hey, asshole.
Asshole.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
Fucking...
what are you doing here?
Oh, and imagine he did it just to get away from his family. Yeah. And there they are, having worked out like, what did you do to me? You killed us and our kids.
Now I'm going to be with you for eternity.
What can I do?
Josh in Pennsylvania, you're on the radio.
I'm on the radio. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thanks, Josh.
Oh, please.
Well, what's the missing thing from home that could kill you?
The missing thing from home is a personal home defibrillator.
Ah!
What?
Yeah, they did this story in D.C. Actually, I think it was a little over a week ago. It's a home defibrillator. It's a huge ad for the Philips home defibrillator.
Right. And anyone can use them. Just slap a couple of patches on and hit a button.
Thank you. Moving on with the next scary news tease.
Tonight, I'm in your neighborhood. If you live on this street, you are living in a rape zone. And this isn't the only one.
Well, can't the Department of Public Works put signs up?
Yeah.
Because I would damn sure love to see what they look like.
I'd rather live in a rape-free zone.
Warning, falling cock.
Or it's got a woman with her hands in the air and a chair in her face with a circle and a line through it. No rapes.
You're living in a rape zone.
Whoa. And I love the fact they sent a woman to do the story.
Yeah. Right. I'm standing in the middle of the rape zone.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Oh, rape zone.
Who knew there were rape zones?
Let me hear that one again, because I got to hear, like, where it is. Did they say where it is?
Of course they didn't say. You have to wait to just before sports.
Tonight, I'm in your neighborhood.
Okay.
If you live on this street, you are living in a rape zone. And this isn't the only one.
Uh-oh. There are many rape zones.
She goes, tonight I'm in your neighborhood. That covers everyone watching.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm standing in a rape zone.
Is that kind of like an end zone, but you spike your cock?
Slam it home.
You think everyone's just kind of taking a peek out their window, looking around? Is it my neighborhood?
Caution, rape zone.
Yeah.
That's almost like warning you that there might be a rape happening to drive slowly.
Yeah. Drive slowly. Rape in progress.
Oh, that's great. Rob in D.C. with the obvious. Is she the rapist?
Yeah, she seems to be that common denominator.
She's the only one on the street, and it's a rape zone. Is she the rapist? Very good, Rob.
See little signs. Caution. Deaf rapist raping.
A rape zone? Jimmy's new apartment?
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa. Yeah. Hold on a second. I think Aunt neglected the old car crash.
No one was listening.
Sorry, I was reading.
Say it again, Jimmy.
Yeah, say it again, Jim. What?
I could honestly say I didn't even hear you. And I know Anthony didn't hear you.
Well, I can honestly say you didn't miss much.
And he'll never, ever say it again. Come on, what was it?
Okay. I said in the rape zone you'll see signs that say, caution, deaf rapist raping.
Holy.
All right.
Blind rapist crossing.
Fly into the rape zone. Top Gun. Patrick from Menaki. That's not mine. Thank you. Just reading me instant feedback. A rape zone, is that a plus or a minus? Rick wants to know in Jersey.
Wait.
Let's see.
Oh, everyone's chiming in and bombing.
Yeah.
you see any others. Okay. Want to move on?
Sure.
Wait, this is not possible. Let me see. Let's say hi to Chris in Boston. Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, man? Long-time listener. Listen, like years ago out in Worcester, Mass., there used to be this area of town where you knew the hookers were there. Piedmont Street, everybody knew it. They put a huge billboard up that said, warning, high hepatitis risk area, right at the end of the street. So you knew if you were shopping down there, you were putting yourself in danger. It's pretty messed up.
It was informative.
Yeah.
Not the least bit funny or entertaining, but it was kind of informative.
It was a sign.
There are a lot of people asking if that woman doing the report on the rape zone in the background, was there a Saturn parked? Jimmy? No?
No.
Neighborhood?
A lot of people very confused. Matt in Philly. Matt?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I mean, you're actually allowed to rape when you're in the rape zone?
That's a good idea.
That's a great
Can
question.
you rape in the rape zone? Is that what she was getting at? Because then that would kind of be dangerous for women.
Sure.
If it's legal to rape in the rape zone.
And Andy in Atlanta. Andy.
Hey, guys, how you guys doing? I want to know if there's any knitters in that rape zone.
Jesus.
Plenty of people knitting in the rape zone, yes.
All right, should we move on to the next scary news tease?
Yes.
I can't believe none of us could do anything better with Rape Zone. That was like a softball, and all of us just chipped it off and fouled it.
Yeah.
You know the guy you just banned, Anthony?
Yeah.
He's back under another name as Sal the Cockbroker. You guys suck balls. How you actually get paid for sucking like you do is a miracle of America. Suck on board.
Did he really say a miracle of America?
Yeah.
A miracle of America.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the photoshops of the rape zone.
And we get to do it every day, my friend.
That's right.
We come in here every day. That's what we do. This is our job.
We get paid They get paid millions of dollars.
That's right.
All right, let's get into the next scary news tease here.
A serial robber may have you in his sights. One specific place you go may put you at risk.
One specific place.
That one's all right.
Couldn't mention it.
That's an all right one.
But they're not telling you where this guy and why is he stealing cereal.
Yeah, we get it, Jimmy. Jesus.
Maybe it's the honeycomb hideout.
Merry Christmas.
Patrick on Long Island. Patrick.
Opie.
People still obsessed with the rape zone. What's up, Patrick?
Well, how will we not be obvious? The Twilight Zone. You have crossed into the rape zone.
Yeah, really.
You're saying you can't come up with anything better. Hello?
Right. A woman is minding her business.
Right.
Suddenly, there are two dark hands grabbing her tits.
You have entered the rape zone. Pitiful portrait of an unsuspecting woman. She has just entered the rape zone.
He's just smoking a cigarette, looks over. Punches her right in the face. There's the twist in the story. It's Rod Serling. So they call him Rod. My name's Bill. They call me Rod.
Oh, there's the obvious one. We missed today. All right. The next scary news tease.
Thousands check this website to see if sex offenders are living in their neighborhood. But the West 2I team reveals the loophole that lets local sex offenders list one address while staying at another. It's the investigation every parent needs to see.
Tonight at 11 on West 2 News.
That's right. So you go to a website to look up your local sex offenders, and they got like a fake address.
Yeah.
And then they really live somewhere else.
Have you been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm this year?
No.
Larry?
Haven't.
We should get Ben in here because he's
I don't Curb Your
he's a huge fan of Curb Your Enthusiasm. A sex offender moves into the neighborhood, and Larry David invites him to a party, and they all know he does. They all know he's a sex offender, but Larry just met him at the supermarket before he knew he was a sex offender. Had an idea, I guess, and this guy's really good at golf and helped Larry swing, and he was so excited that he invited him to a party because this guy didn't have any friends.
That's pretty funny.
And then this past week they did something that we actually tried on this show. They were talking about this lady was talking about Larry's friend and saying that he has a very small penis.
Uh-huh.
So Larry's friend's like, fuck that. I don't have a small penis. She has a huge vagina. And people need to be aware that there are women out there that have huge vaginas that are giving us a bad name saying we have small penises.
Yeah?
And by the end of the episode, Larry loses his cell phone. So Richard Lewis, he's talking to Richard Lewis because he lost it in Richard Lewis's room there.
Yeah.
So he tells Richard, I'm gonna ring my cell phone and tell me if you hear it anywhere in the room.
I gotcha.
And yes, the cell phone rings from her huge vagina.
We tried that.
We did try that on the show.
Yeah, we had a woman put a cell phone up there and tried to call it, and we couldn't get a signal. Just couldn't work. Imagine that.
All right, moving on with the news teasers. Jimmy, what's wrong?
Well, the president's giving his big Iraq speech. This is supposed to be a major speech that he's giving, by the way. All kinds of new information. You know what it'll be? Nothing.
Drek.
Look, Plan for Victory is the backdrop.
Hey, let's go to Tim in Newburgh. Tim?
Hey, guys, do either you or Anthony live in the statutory rape zone?
All right.
Statutory rape zone.
Let's move on to the next news tease.
Could the hands that feed you make you sick?
Caught on tape, no gloves, handling your order, employees, even managers, risking contamination of your food. And that's not all. The problem solvers show you what's really going on behind the counters of local fast food restaurants.
Oh, boy.
We checked them all, and we're naming names.
Which ones can you trust? Our hidden cameras show you what they don't want you to see. Before you take that next bite, watch our exclusive Monday at 11.
Just blowing snot rockets, wiping their ass with their hands, coming out and making your sandwich.
And I guarantee you that they're gonna peek in, and you're gonna see Bill and Danny buying our breakfast.
Everyone knows you never want to see those reports. You know what goes on, you just don't want to see it. Once it gets from where it's made to your hands, you assume some magic happened.
Right.
That's how I gotta live.
Someone is calling me out saying I'm bad at telling stories. I didn't want to tell the whole freaking, Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
Of course.
It was just a quickie. But yes, the lady with the big vagina was accused earlier in the show of stealing stuff.
No.
So that does bring that whole thing together, yes.
Didn't really need
All right.
I'm not listening to this president's speech, but can they stop fucking applauding every 3 seconds?
They're very happy to have him.
Armed Services Committee, Senator John Warner of the state of Virginia.
They're just doing the introductions.
Introduce the people.
When he actually starts talking, we'll take a peek.
Introduce you.
Here's the latest, one of the last news teasers here.
Big Brother. He has as many eyes on you, but is he doing more harm than good? Tonight on Fox 45 News at 10, go behind the cameras of many of the surveillance systems that are keeping close watch on you and who's watching. There's a new game kids are playing. They say it gives them a high. However, there's more to this game. In this game, no one wins. Why aren't schools sharing that same message? Losing the choking game. Thursday on Fox 45 News at 10.
We've all heard of the choking game.
Yeah.
Now that the kids are playing, it's a new kid game. They choke themselves. They have people choke them till they're just like ready to pass out. Oh. And they let them go, and it's a cheap buzz.
But sometimes they don't wake up.
Sometimes they choke them a little too long.
So what?
War of the 21st century.
There it is.
The global war on terror.
A terror.
I told the class of 2005 that 4 years at this academy had prepared them morally, mentally, and physically for the challenges ahead. And now they're meeting those challenges as officers of the United States Navy and Marine Corps.
Hoorah.
Some of your former classmates are training with Navy SEAL teams.
Navy SEALs. How they get the uniforms on them slippery SEAL bodies? That's what I want to know.
He really does. Just fucking say something of substance already.
Of Iraqi cities. Others are training as naval aviators who will...
Can we stop pretending the Iraqis are fucking grateful, wonderful people? They're a bunch of shitheads. The Iraqis are strong and proud people. Yeah, they sure are. They lay down like slaves when Saddam Hussein runs roughshod over their country.
Yeah.
They're proud.
from natural disasters. Whatever their chosen mission, every graduate of the class of 2005 is bringing honor to the uniform.
That's right. We're training Iraqis. They're proud people. They're people that want and yearn for the freedom that...
No, they're not.
They don't.
Stop it.
They like to make 2 dinars a week.
Your service is needed because our nation is engaged in a war that is being fought on many fronts.
Yeah, I weren't here.
From the streets of western cities, the mountains of Afghanistan, the islands of Southeast Asia, and the Horn of Africa.
What?
What? Who? Where?
This war is going to take many turns. And the enemy must be defeated on every battlefield. Yet the terrorists have made it clear that Iraq is the central front in their war against humanity. And so we must recognize Iraq as the central front in the war on terror.
What? Why?
As we fight the enemy in Iraq, every man and woman who volunteers to defend our nation deserves an unwavering commitment to the mission and a clear strategy for victory.
What is it? Please, tell me.
A clear strategy begins with a clear understanding of the enemy we face.
Here comes a clear strategy. Oh, I love it.
The enemy in Iraq is a combination of rejectionists, Saddamists, and terrorists.
And knitters.
The rejectionists are by far the largest group. These are ordinary Iraqis, mostly Sunni Arabs, who missed the privileged status they had under the regime of Saddam Hussein. And they reject an Iraq in which they're no longer the dominant group. Not all Sunnis fall into the rejectionist camp. Of those that do, most are not actively fighting us. Some give aid and comfort to the enemy. Many Sunnis boycotted the January elections.
All right, we got to find the perfect. We got to find the perfect music for this, Anthony. Let's try the Jaws theme. See if that helps the speech a little bit.
Has hurt their
It's the same crap we've heard over and over again. Yeah.
Today, those who advocate violent opposition are being increasingly isolated by Sunnis who choose peaceful participation in the democratic process.
Yeah, sure.
Sunnis voted in the recent constitutional referendum in large numbers. And Sunni coalitions have formed to compete in next month's elections or this month's elections. We believe that over time, most rejectionists will be persuaded to support a democratic Iraq led by a federal government that is a strong enough government to protect minority rights. The second group that makes up the enemy in Iraq is smaller but more determined. It contains former regime loyalists who held positions of power under Saddam Hussein. People who still harbor dreams of returning to power.
It kind of works.
These hardcore Saddamists are trying to foment anti-democratic sentiment amongst the larger Sunni community.
Find Darth Vader for the next one.
They lack popular support and therefore cannot stop Iraq's democratic progress.
All right, let's try
Over
Darth
time,
Vader. Try that one.
They can be marginalized and defeated by the Iraqi people and the security forces of a free Iraq. The third group is the smallest, but the most lethal.
Is there any other kind of music that we can possibly
The terrorists
play?
affiliated with or inspired by Al-Qaeda. Many are foreigners who are coming to fight freedom's progress in Iraq. This group includes terrorists from Saudi Arabia and Syria and Iran and Egypt and Sudan and Yemen and Libya and other countries. Our commanders believe they're responsible for most of the suicide bombings and the beheadings and the other atrocities we see on our television. They're led by a brutal terrorist named Zarqawi, Al-Qaeda's chief of operations in Iraq, who has pledged his allegiance to Osama bin Laden. Their objective is to drive the United States and coalition forces out of Iraq and to use the vacuum that would be created by an American retreat to gain control of the country. They would then use Iraq as a base from which to launch attacks against America and overthrow moderate governments in the Middle East and try to establish a totalitarian Islamic empire that reaches from Indonesia to Spain. That's their stated objective. That's what their leadership has said. These terrorists have nothing to offer the Iraqi people. All they have is the capacity and the willingness to kill the innocent and create chaos for the cameras. They're trying to shake our will to achieve their stated objectives. They will fail. America's will is strong, and they will fail because the will to power is no match for the universal desire to live in liberty.
All right, well.
The terrorists in Iraq share the same ideology as the terrorists who struck the United States on September the 11th.
Oh, there's the link again. Yes, right. They
Those
share the
terrorists
same
share
ideology.
the same ideology with those who blew up commuters in London and Madrid, murdered tourists in Bali, you dick, workers in Riyadh, and guests at a wedding in Amman, Jordan.
Act like wherever you are.
Just last week they massacred Iraqi children and their parents at a toy giveaway outside an Iraqi hospital.
Oh, those guys are fags!
This is an enemy without conscience, and they cannot be appeased. If we're not fighting and destroying this enemy in Iraq, they would not be idle.
Okay, terrific.
They would be plotting and killing Americans across the world and within our own borders. By fighting these terrorists in Iraq, Americans in uniform are defeating a direct threat to the American people.
So how do we get out?
Against this adversary, there is only one effective response. We will never back down, we will never give in, and we will never accept anything less than complete victory.
Tell him, Fred.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
All right. Then where's he going?
Me and Mick are going to wing on over to London and jam with the Stones.
Strategy in Iraq. Americans should have a clear understanding of this strategy.
You know you're right.
How we look at the war, how we see the enemy, how we define victory, and what we're doing to achieve it.
Oh, wait.
So today we're releasing a document called the National Strategy for Victory in Iraq.
Oh!
This is an unclassified version of the strategy we've been pursuing in Iraq, and it is posted on the White House website.
Oh, dear.
WhiteHouse.gov. I urge all Americans to read it.
To read what?
Our strategy in Iraq
His strategy. He's got a strategy now.
You're not telling us. It looks like a big book, though.
We know that free societies are peaceful
We gotta
societies.
do some reading.
So we're helping the Iraqis build a free society with inclusive democratic institutions that will protect the interest of all Iraqis.
Georgia!
We're working with the Iraqis to help them engage those who can be persuaded to join the new Iraq and to marginalize those who never will. On the security side, coalition and Iraqi security forces are on the offensive against the enemy, cleaning out areas controlled by the terrorists and Saddam loyalists, leaving Iraqi forces to hold territory taken from the enemy, and following up with targeted reconstruction to help Iraqis rebuild their lives.
Hello, exactly!
As we fight the terrorists, we're working to build capable and effective Iraqi security forces. So they can take the lead in the fight, and eventually take responsibility for the safety and security of their citizens without major foreign assistance.
You lie! You're a fucking
And on the
liar!
economic side, we're helping the Iraqis rebuild their infrastructure, reform their economy.
He stinks, and I don't like him.
We'll give all Iraqis a stake in a free and peaceful Iraq.
Asshole!
In doing all this, we've involved the United Nations, other international organizations, our coalition partners, and supportive regional states in helping Iraqis build their future.
God damn it, are you fucking with
The days
me?
ahead, I'll be discussing to consolidate.
Holy shit. Holy. What?
That's ponderous.
In other news, a common household fabric can kill you. Find out which one when you vote for Kent Brockman.
All right, well, there you have it.
I'm voting for Space Hitler. Can't wait till the next issue comes out.
Hey, it's, this gambling thing, Anthony. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, poker online, right?
Right.
Bowdog.net.
Bowdog.net. It's a place you go to learn how to play poker. I play poker online. I do that. Go online, play a little. And you realize at first you don't really know jack shit about it. And then after a while you start learning and learning. But it takes a long time. It takes a lot of playing. You could go to Bowdog.net and learn immediately. What do you need to know? Things about how to bluff, how to bet, tips on a hand, what to play, what not to play. A lot of people don't know when to bluff. They think, I got a crappy suit. Let me just try to bluff. But based on how the other players are betting, how maybe they're not betting, that gives you a better indication. That's the kind of stuff you learn at Bowdog.net. You go there, check it out. It's fast, it's free, and it's all the tools you need to make you a stronger poker player. So that way, when you get your ass in a casino, your money doesn't go flying out of your pocket. You know a little something. It's a place to learn how to play poker.
So weird how out of nowhere we just started talking about poker.
That's what we do.
And then there was a tie into this fine website. Very bizarre how we do that.
Bowdog.net.
It's almost like people didn't notice that it was a commercial.
No, we slid right into it.
Made it part of the show.
How do you spell Bowdog?
BODOG.net.
Right.
Oh, what? There was a joke there?
No.
Oh, because we got to get their website in there.
Actually, no. It was an odd word.
You think you're just going to sit down and play poker and like the pros because you watched that on TV a couple of times?
I never said that.
You need to go to Bowdog.net. You go there and you're going to learn something.
That's right,
You're going to learn how to play poker like the pros.
But I never said that.
I knew you were thinking it.
But I don't know how to play poker.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday. We got
by the way.
What?
Can't wait for that when we go to Vegas.
Vegas in about a month or so, right?
Poker room. I'm going to be poker room.
Poker room.
That's it.
The rules of poker are this. You'll hit up to 20.
See, you need Bowdog.net.
That's right.
No, I don't.
Jimmy needs Bowdog.
I one time had a king and a queen and said, hit me.
Wow. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday, Anthony.
I was hoping for an ace.
And we got a WOW sighting line, and we're going to see what's going on the WOW sighting line today.
All right.
WOW across America. True tales from the road.
Real people, real stories, real boo.
Tuesday afternoon between Macon and Atlanta on I-75 northbound. This truck pulled up next to me, and she was playing with them kitty. She stayed right next to me and just rode along, pulled out both of them, and just going to town on them things. Just wanted to say thank you, O&A. Yeah, I got wowed over in West Virginia, going through construction, Cadillac sitting next to me, and the girl honks the horn, and I look down, she's got these great big old hooters and nipple rings on them, and she's playing with them. Then she gets up in front of me, and so I start following her and pull into a rest area where she pulled right in. Oh, she gave me a hell of a hummer, and I got to play with those hooties. Thank you, O&A.
If you get wowed, call the Opie and Anthony WOW line, 866-WOW-ME-05.
And if you need a WOW sticker, go to opieandanthony.com.
Very proud of my big tip.
Two guys getting kicked hard right in the crotch with no protection.
Oh, that got him. Oh, that got him.
If he wasn't chained up, he would have fallen down.
This is not right. That's it. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
God.
All right, let's see if we can't get a good kick in from Grandma. Grandma is lining up. He's down. He's down. He's down. You don't taunt Grandma like that. Come on.
She got the bullseye.
Grandma still got a chance, right?
Let's hear it for Grandma.
Grandma, put him down.
What is this?
Caesar Butler. It's fantastic.
Very good. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. The O&A virus spreading across America. TJ in Alabama, brand new fan of the show. TJ, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
I get up this morning, I go to take a shit at Arby's, and I look next to me on the stall, and there's a big old advertisement for O&A. It says, O&A spread the virus, O&A gave me AIDS and all this stuff. I got XM. I've been checking it out for an hour or so. I think I'm coming down with something.
Oh, very nice.
Where are you?
Virus,
yeah,
I'm in Alabama.
That's part of our marketing campaign. Yes, the truckers have taken upon themselves to write little notes in the bathrooms and stuff. Very good.
Nice.
See, it's working.
Some titties up there too. Got me a little excited there.
Yeah, get a wow sticker, man. It works. I'm telling you. Especially if you're a truck driver. All right, TJ.
Bye.
Thank you. A brand new listener. Look at that. Every day, brand new listeners coming on board, Amp.
Can you believe all the stuff he missed?
It's mind-boggling.
There are people,
mind-boggling.
I thought at the beginning of the show, but there's people listening today that have never heard this show before.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. Like, they have no history.
Brand new to them.
There is a website, oavirus.com, has a lot of our old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing an end-of-year special, the best bits since coming to XM Satellite Radio. That's going to be airing like 2 weekends in a row.
Opie?
Yeah.
Will I be in any of them?
I think you made 2. Of course. You want to do Jim Norton's pop culture quiz?
Oh, where is that?
I'm going to ace it.
Did you look?
No, I wouldn't.
Somewhere. Thank you, Hawk.
I actually would like to know how much I know about pop culture. I think I know more than you think.
Jim's pop culture quiz round 2. We have 14 questions today.
I get at least 12 right.
Have you boned up since last quiz?
Yeah.
Last quiz, how many did he get right? Like 4 out of 10 or something?
No, I got like 8.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You
absolutely did not. Look, Hawk saves everything. He's going to tell us.
Why? Why does Hawk have to fucking rat on someone?
Oh, no, he's finding buttons
rat.
for Anthony.
Whole family of rats.
He's got buttons for you.
That's right.
He's got buttons for you just in case.
Opie and Anthony staff shirt. Thank you, Mr. Wickland. Fantastic.
Oh, I got one of those.
They're great, dude. I wore one. It was warm. I felt sexy.
Cozy. They're cozy.
And if you're looking for Opie and Anthony stuff for Christmas, go to opieandanthony.com. There's a link at the top of the page.
When is your brother going to call me back? I want his. I'm not going to say what it is because I have a new thing I'm working on, and Ope's brother's going to help me with the design. I want him to do it.
When he calls you back, have him call me back.
He's fucking Harry hard to get a hold of. I left him a message. I left him an email.
Darren doesn't want to leave his house.
Holy shit, he's Elmo elusive.
Exactly. But the stuff he has come up with, you can now buy for
Sammy
Christmas.
Sanity.
Dude,
me.
He's fucking.
He doesn't want to leave the house.
Yeah, but when is Ricky Recluse going to give me a call so I can be a Shemp shirt salesman?
Brand new Opie and Anthony long sleeves now available for Christmas.
I don't want to
OpieandAnthony.com.
OpieandAnthony.com.
All right, here we go.
I don't want to be Billy Broke for the holiday.
Here we go. Jim's pop culture quiz round 2.
Fucking be Carl Callback, would you? All right, good.
We got it.
Sorry.
Don't cheat, Jimmy.
No, I'm not saying cheat.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
What you know and don't know. All right.
Flashdance. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, and then Jimmy comes up with questions for Anthony and I. This is how this works. You want to start writing questions for Anthony and I?
Well, I'll have to do it in between.
Because it's bizarre, because the stuff Jimmy knows is way out there.
Yeah,
as far as pop culture goes.
They're very
barely pop culture.
They're very pop culture.
No, they're not.
They are, I tell you.
Ours are more like mainstream,
yeah,
middle-of-the-road stuff that most people would know a lot of these questions. And then you come up with obscure crap, like Gene Hackman's first movie or something like that.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. I have a wealth of knowledge, and you have a wealth of knowledge. But sometimes the beauty of this show is that your knowledge and my knowledge aren't the same, so we both contribute from different areas of life.
All
right.
All right, the first question.
I am a giggling little bitch lately, too. Tee.
What ABC series is about a group of plane crash survivors stranded on an island in the Pacific?
I know about this show, too.
All right.
Wait. I got it.
All right.
You got it?
Jimmy's got an answer? Look, Jimmy.
Look, Jimmy.
I'm one of the few that enjoys the Jim Norton fart. from time to time.
One of the few that enjoys it?
Yeah, because I
hit.
There's no one that enjoys it.
Because I have been known to fart myself on the show.
Yes.
But I have noticed a real trend. Remember we were talking about knitting as a trend? Knitting is not a trend, but I have noticed a real trend as far as the studio and the show goes. Right. Jimmy now needs to fart by exposing his entire ass.
Oh, he pulls his pants down, and we don't even comment on it anymore. It used to be, oh my God, he's pulling his pants down. Now every time he farts, pants come down, bare butt cheeks right against the mic.
Well, you know what? You always complain that when I'm here, the hotness leaves, so I bring some back.
Yeah, you sure do. Hot air.
Hot,
smelly air.
The show about the plane is fuck, I know the name too. Crash?
Are you just fucking
No,
around?
I swear to God. I know that. I know I've heard it. No, I'm telling you the truth.
The answer, what ABC series is about a group of plane crash survivors stranded on an island in the Pacific, is Lost.
Lost.
I'd heard the name before.
Of course you did. Did you know it? Would you have guessed it?
No, I would not have known.
No.
All right. One wrong. Number 2. What video game system launched last week?
PSP.
You're kidding, right?
No. I'm not kidding.
Jimmy.
Dude, I'm not.
This is not fun if you're goofing.
The
fun in this bit is that you're really trying to answer these questions.
No.
And here's the beauty of it. That I'm so bad at it, you think I might be goofing. I'm really not. I know I get the bit, and I do want. If I know the answer, I will give it to you.
Don Wickwood showed us his PSP. It had to be, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago.
I know, but
a year ago.
I saw Keith Robinson's old PSP, but then the new one just came in, so I'm thinking maybe it's a new PSP.
Wow.
What is it?
There was a million stories about it on the news. The Xbox 360.
Oh, all right. Well, see, Xbox I already knew was out. I wouldn't have known 360.
No, Xbox 360 is the big one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
All right. We're doing the Jim Norton Pop Culture Quiz. Number 3. What is the name of Google's email service?
Gmail.
Ooh.
Wow, very good.
He gets that one.
All right.
Gmail.
What is the name of the most recent Harry Potter movie?
Oh, fuck. Harry Potter. Harry Potter and the floating head in a baseball hat. That's what it should be.
Of course that isn't it.
Do you have a real answer?
The Sorcerer's Stone?
That was one of the other ones, right?
That's the first one.
Hold on. I know what it is. I'm just giggling.
All right, let's go.
Of course you are.
All right, let's go.
What is it, Jimmy?
Hold on, go back. That fucker, Bob from...
I want to hear what Jimmy says
go ahead. Go ahead, Jimmy.
It's Harry Potter and the older and the older gentleman. Oh, my stomach.
Oh, God damn.
That tickled me.
No, it's not Harry Potter and the older gentleman.
Go to Maury. Maury alert. We love Maury. Maury, big fan of the show.
No, Maury.
Animal attack victims.
Oh, this is fantastic. They're doing a recreation.
You lost
half your... Are we taping this?
Knocked off the phone.
Yeah. We're taping Maury?
Dude, is this the guy that got his balls eaten off?
Yeah, yes. We're taping it.
Holy shit, and he doesn't have a mask on.
No.
Oh, my God!
Back at the same time, he's got his mouth on her hand. I'm just trying to get her underneath the table to get safe.
God.
And that's when he attacked you.
They just unloaded on
mauled
me.
you.
Put his knitting needles in your face.
Nose.
He ripped his nose
hands,
off.
Heel. How many surgeries have you had?
I've had 31 so far. And approximately another 20 to go.
And yet you're the hero because Madonna here would be dead.
Well, I wish I could have saved her thumb or done more.
Yes, he always tells me, he says, I wish I could have saved your thumb so you wouldn't have had to go through anything.
So I could have used it for a nose.
It hurt her a lot. I could hear her crying underneath the table. And to fight two chimpanzees for I don't know, 10, 12, 15 minutes, pushing them and shoving them back, stop, and I kept telling them, no, stop it, quit, sit down.
It reminds me of the Bernie gets
one
interview.
finger, and then
Oh my God!
off.
This guy has a gaping hole where a nose goes.
And one kept kicking me and trying to stop me, and I kept pushing him back, but my arms would only reach to about where their elbow. Their arms are a foot and a half.
How do you blow your nose,
ours.
you silly goose?
And I just want to say, Maury,
God.
he is a hero because
All right, get ready
he
to
took the brunt of the attack
turn on the
to
applause
save his
sign.
wife, and she is a hero because
And here
the
comes the
power of
applause.
her love saved him. She went to the hospital every
There it is.
That's right. That's right. Oh, you tell your husband.
I'm so
I
glad.
love you too.
You see her tense up and she kissed him?
Their truth, by the way, had nothing to do with this. He was in his habitat the whole time, helpless to help them.
I know you've written a book, right? You're writing a book?
Right.
It's going to be about the relationship with Mo, right?
Yeah, living with me in the garden of Mo for 39 years.
You know what that hole in his face is from? No one knows.
What it's like to have him as a family member.
Well, you picked a great couple to befriend.
Come on.
I think they're beautiful, and they're an inspiration to me.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you. All of you.
When we come back, and you are something special.
The fuselage actually slipped the wing of the other jet, and they both go down. Start chasing after him, and look at this. Bam! Straight into a furniture warehouse. He is going to light this place on fire, this convenience store, and watch this.
Oops.
Wow.
He has stolen an ambulance?
He has stolen an ambulance.
2 young teen girls kidnapped from a lover's lane.
We had duct taped our heads together.
Wow, they were at a lover's lane, like, making out with each other?
Yeah. So.
And then they got kidnapped and duct taped together? If you've been raped in a rape zone and you have no nose from a chimpanzee...
That's a really specific one. I'm lucky someone responded. For 8 years he was going, if your balls have been ripped off by a primate, and he finally got a letter.
Dear Maury, well, finally.
You see, they had to reenact it, too.
Of course.
And
we're going to get him in there.
Yeah, I just... Where do they get all the actors from?
So did he come up with the Harry Potter movie there, Jim?
I gave my guess.
Yes, and it was...
That's wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Harry Potter.
And the pottery.
And the Goblet of Fire.
Fire.
Yes.
All right. 1 right, 3 wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What Fox series depicts the lives of a group of people living in Orange County?
OC. The OC.
Yes, the OC. Well, that was an easy one, wasn't it?
There's a few easy
yes,
ones.
Yes, it was easy.
A few easy ones in a row.
Yeah.
Who plays the lead in the recent film Get Rich or Die Trying?
Jesus. My friend, Fiddy.
Fiddy Sloan. 3 right, 3 wrong.
Right, wow.
Who is directing the King Kong movie coming out in December?
Peter Jackson.
Very good.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. For which game system was the most recent Grand Theft Auto game released?
Rockstar.
No.
Games. PSP.
It's on a roll.
I'm good. I'm telling you I'm good.
What former Florida Marlin did the Mets sign last week?
Shit. Wagner.
Carlos Delgado.
Oh, I'd never heard that, but I'm just looking. I was just looking at the paper right here.
All right.
I hope it was him.
Number 10. Just a couple more. What summer blockbuster starring Tom Cruise was released on DVD last week?
Mission Impossible 2. Wait. Hold on. Oh, okay. I know she's pretty, but I love cock. Wait. Let me think. Oh, with the Dakota Fanning movie, War of the Worlds.
There you go. What movie spawned T-shirts reading "Vote for Pedro"?
That Red Sox movie. I don't know.
Napoleon Dynamite?
I never saw it.
3 more. What name does Sean Puffy Combs currently go by?
Ben Sparks? Diddy, very good.
Audio question. We got an audio question?
Oh, wow.
Everyone's mixing it up.
Audio question.
Where you going, Hawk? Get back here.
Hawk's got to run out to do the audio question?
Only exercise he gets, too, with his awful body.
True.
We'll skip the audio question. We'll get back to that. What rap mogul is currently on trial for money laundering?
Irv Gotti and his brother.
Very good. Actually, Jimmy did very well.
Yeah, I'm telling him, a fucking pop culture kid.
The audio question, I think they might be ready in a second here. What TV show is this theme song to?
This theme song that you will be hearing.
The Brady Bunch reunion?
Now.
It's nothing?
And
no.
Here
we go.
Any moment.
Is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You did pretty good.
7. 7 right, 7 wrong.
What? Thought he did better than that.
7 right, 7 wrong.
All right. He is a dolt.
And now Jimmy gets to ask us a few questions.
I don't have any. You have to give me a couple minutes. I only got 4.
You kill us with yours,
questions.
though.
Why?
And then he has a feedback.
They're very
even
hard. They're very,
no one knows.
specific.
They're not. They're common.
I can't remember the questions from last time, but they were
in
brutal.
1973.
Obscure
Why?
Black Sabbath songs we got to know, and
That's not true. Hold on.
Yes, it is.
This is a very good one. Okay, hold on. Okay, here's just a couple.
All right. No idea.
What is the Joey Silvera bestseller series featuring trannies?
See.
Not big. It's a big seller. He's a millionaire from it.
That isn't popular culture.
It certainly is.
What is it featuring trannies? A book?
No, Joey Silvera, who's a buddy of mine, actually, is a porn actor.
Yeah.
And he now directs what is his huge series featuring trannies.
Chicks with Dicks?
No, silly.
Volume 8?
No. It's Joey Silvera's Big Ass She-Male Adventure.
Big Ass She-Male Adventure.
Yeah.
All right.
Should have known that.
Of course you should have.
I'm glad I got that one wrong.
Yeah.
All right. What was Spencer Tracy's last movie?
Spencer Tracy's last movie.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even name one Spencer Tracy movie.
Old Man in the Sea was a good one. His last movie. It's a mad, 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 mad world.
Very good, Anthony.
Wrong.
Shit.
Fuck.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Let's see.
Is this a new question?
No, that
Pat
was
from Munaki.
No, that was the movie, silly.
See, I guess who's I was trying to guess in it.
What, Anthony? No. Hold on.
By the way, It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World was a great guess because that was the second to last movie he made.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
See, I knew he was old in that
What
one.
was Lee J. Cobb's last movie?
Lee J. Cobb.
Who the hell is he?
He was on the waterfront. He was Johnny Friendly and on the waterfront.
Lee J. Cobb's last movie was The Magnificent Seven.
Way to go, Ant.
It was
Way
The
to help the team.
Exorcist.
Oh, right. And that was shortly after... Shit. I didn't have a clue.
Richard Pryor released 3 stand-up sets as movies.
Yes.
What are they?
Live on the Sunset.
That's one.
Richard Pryor. Delirious.
No.
That was the other guy.
Live.
JoJo Dancer. Your
No.
Life is Calling.
No.
Something, a live one.
Something with the N-word.
No.
Damn it.
I
don't know.
It was Live on the Sunset Strip, which Gregory guessed.
Yeah.
I'm not Gregory. That's why 2 G's in my first name.
I see.
But the other one was...
Actually, 2
Live
G's.
in concert.
2
yes.
at the end.
And Richard Pryor, Here and Now.
Here and Now.
1983
That was the one that was...
from New Orleans.
That was completely out of my head that I never would have gotten. Yes.
Okay. Who sang for Black Sabbath after Dio left?
That would be the guy from Rainbow.
Who was Dio?
Right. After Dio left, who sang for Black Sabbath?
Mm-hmm.
The dude from Iron Maiden.
The guy from Whitesnake.
No, it was Ian Gillan.
Ian Gillan, the guy from Jesus Christ Superstar.
Deep Purple?
Yes, and yes. You're both correct.
See? There you go. We got one
I know
right.
it. Oh, that's correct.
Okay. No, you get an X. Okay. What was the original?
I hate your questions.
My questions are good.
They stink.
What was...
My brain feels like it's going to explode in short circuit. I'm thinking so hard.
Okay, I'll give you a couple of choices.
All right.
Black Sabbath had 2 names before Black Sabbath. Name either of them.
Green Sabbath?
No, Opie.
I would have gone with Green Sabbath. The Thamesmen.
What?
The Thamesmen.
No.
No?
The Ruggles.
The Regulars.
No.
Then they had to change themselves back to the Thamesmen because there was another band called the Regulars.
Right.
And then they went to Spinal Tap.
Right.
No.
Rot Gut?
No, I'm not telling you.
And like we care.
You
Holy
do.
crap. No, I don't.
Okay. Echo and the Bunnymen.
Yes.
What is the only rated X film to
Wait,
ever...
I do want to know.
Oh, see how that hurts?
Yes.
It was Earth is one.
Really?
Or the Polka Tulk Blues Band.
Ugh.
Why that?
I don't know. That was the first
Awful name.
That's a horrendous name.
I can't argue. Okay. What is the only rated X film to ever win the Oscar?
Deep Throat.
No.
Rated X
film. Fritz the Cat.
No.
The Marlon Brando thing.
Right.
Shit.
Last Tango in Paris.
I don't have a sound effect machine yet, so I have to go.
Rated X.
Rated X movie.
To win.
I know this one.
Best Picture?
Yep.
Someone is saying you were wrong on the Black Sabbath question, by the way.
And I'm saying he's wrong on this because I can't imagine that there was a rated X. Now, first of all, the rating system came into play in 1968, I believe. The movies started being rated with the G, M, R, and X ratings. So it would have to be a post-1968 movie. I don't believe there was an X-rated movie.
Did they change it to an R later?
I don't know what they did or what they didn't do.
Look how evasive he is.
Midnight Cowboy.
Yes.
Oh! Wow. That was rated X?
Certainly was.
Are you sure?
100%.
And, of course, I cheated.
Okay.
Oh, you fucker.
I really.
Okay.
If we're all going to be fair here, I had help from E-Rock.
Okay.
Really, though? Midnight Cowboy?
Nice. Yeah. I think because of some of the nudity. Who's saying I'm wrong about a Sabbath question?
All right,
I laugh at that person.
Let's say hi to Scott in Detroit. Scott?
Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
Hi. Hey, Jimmy. How you doing, buddy?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Let's talk about Black Sabbath. You were saying that it was Ian Gillan after Dio, which was right, but let me ask you a question. Who was after Ian Gillan?
Do not know.
Come on, man. You have to know. If you're the ultimate Sabbath fan...
No, dude. I don't even know. There's only one Ian Gillan song that I really like, which is fucking, trashed.
Yeah.
So I lost interest after Sabbath after Ozzy and Dio. But Ian Gillan was a pretty big name after that.
Yeah, he sure was.
There wasn't any more big names until Dio came back, I think, and did Dehumanizer. But I'm not a huge Sabbath expert after Dio, to be honest with you.
Well, if you care to know, I'll tell you who it was. It was Tony Martin.
Okay. Actually, I know that name, but I wouldn't have been able to pull that out of
they never produced anything that was worthwhile with Tony, and then not long after that, they got Ozzy back in the band. Thank God.
Yeah. After Ozzy and Dio. I mean, Dio did some great stuff. It's those two, really.
All right.
Wait, one last thing before you guys let me go.
Yeah.
Sabbath is possibly going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. Let's hope so. They're going to be doing a televised event there on VH1. Which song would you like to hear them play live on TV?
I know what they will do.
I know what they will do. Well, it's probably Iron Man or Paranoid.
No, it'll be Paranoid. It won't be Iron Man. It'll be Paranoid. What I would like to see them do would be fucking Under the Sun.
How about Hole in the Sky?
They won't do it, but I would love that more than I love Breathing.
How about Acrobat?
Absolutely.
A national acrobat, yes.
Yeah. Okay, hey, punching out, guys.
All right. Good job, Scott.
Bye.
Hey, I noticed the boys are hard at work in the O&A lab, Anthony.
Yes.
They're trying out new products. Steve.
What are they doing?
Bring Steve in here.
I love it. It's like...
the Penthouse Pets didn't show up, by the way.
No. I noticed you guys are trying out some stuff in the O&A lab.
It's like when James Bond goes in and sees what Q's been up to.
Are these samples?
These are samples. These are samples of the new Assault on the Media folder.
All right, I'll tell you why I don't like that one.
I think I know why, but go ahead.
202 means nothing.
Yep. Okay.
It should be Opie and Anthony, and the XM logo should be huge.
Huge.
Yep. That's exactly what everybody else is saying.
And it's a little subdued in color.
It has Opie and Anthony, has our cartoon faces that Anthony and I, by the way, absolutely hate.
What are you hoping the Dumont network can pick it up with the black and white colors?
I'm actually rubbing my forehead grease on this.
Joke.
Oh, stop it!
Forehead grease.
And then, why the big 202?
Oh, I don't know.
You want people just to get, the fact that we're on XM Satellite Radio and go out and get the XM.
Yeah.
Right. No, I don't know why they put the 202. I don't know why they
202 really means
nothing.
nothing.
Why don't you put something else, like Opie and Anthony, XM Satellite Radio, 111 57th Street.
Okay.
For our ages.
And what we eat for breakfast. I mean,
all right.
Club soda, coffee, and whatever the hell he drinks.
Opie and Anthony, Capricorn Gemini.
Jesus, Steve.
I'm a Taurus.
All right.
Crying out loud. All right.
Jimmy, very good. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I learned a little something with your questions today. We'll finish the Opie and Anthony show for today next.
Oh, we're almost done?
Now, we all know that Opie and Anthony Wow stickers are your tickets to seeing some beautiful bosoms.
Well, yeah.
Did you know that Wow stickers have many other uses?
I built my entire house out of Wow stickers and 2x4s. Solid as a rock. Oh, crap. I'm not insured.
Get your official Opie and Anthony Wow stickers at opieandanthony.com.
The holiday season is a special time for family, love, togetherness, giving,
and puking out your nose.
It's the second annual Eggnog Challenge. Friday, December 2nd on the Opie and Anthony Show. Last year, Pat from Moonaki drank 70 double shots of eggnog to become reigning eggnog champion. Will he be dethroned by one of you thirsty psychopaths? Stay tuned. It's all coming up. Friday, December 2nd on the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right.
I put Pat from Unaki back up in my top 8 on MySpace. I found him there in all my just about 2,000 friends I have now. I will be passing Jimmy in no time, by the way.
I got some more friends, too, Anthony.
Hold on. You guys are all padding the numbers. E-Rock, give me the official total of the MySpace accounts of Jim Norton and Anthony Cumia.
MySpace.com.
You can get to Anthony Cumia's MySpace account through opieandanthony.com.
And Jim Norton's
My pal Anthony has more friends.
He's my best friend. I'm on his list.
We're getting an official number because I know you guys are padding.
And I'm picking a lucky friend of mine right now to be placed in my top 8 so they all of a sudden get a shitload of friends.
I don't like that. It's manipulative.
Out of nowhere, I am taking down our own Nathaniel, who has been up there.
And I know why you took him down, because he's not here today.
Right.
He can't fight back.
And I am putting in a gentleman whose picture is him sitting on the toilet bowl. Redbeard. Redbeard, there you go. You will now take the place
of Pat from Moonaki.
Nathaniel.
Of Nathaniel.
All right. We'll move that around. There he goes.
Jimmy's total hasn't moved during the whole show?
He hasn't been around to add it.
Well, yeah, you got to kind of...
Oh, I see, because Anthony's been adding during the show.
But I haven't been able to add everybody.
All right, Jimmy has just under 3,000 friends, 2,991.
Do I have that many? I didn't even know it was that many.
He got more because he only had 24.
And Anthony has 1,903.
But Anthony, here's the thing. Anthony made a huge jump.
Could you say that again?
Anthony made a huge jump from
fucking
four something.
I had 400
to
and something yesterday.
You jumped like 1,500.
Yes.
And I only jumped like 500.
Yes.
Yours was huge. Huge. What?
It's because my content is fun on my website.
I have to do better page. I'm doing the best I can.
Yours is fun, but you have a lot of plugs on there.
No, I don't. Only one.
Big red letters about where you're going to be.
My New Year's Eve show.
Right.
I will be in Philadelphia. It's not been announced yet. Tickets are not on sale, but I am doing New Year's Eve in Philadelphia. It's my first time in Philly in 3 years. So I'm happily returning to Philadelphia. And I mentioned that on my site, but that's it. And it's my space. I have to plug my stuff.
Little tease. I think a little video going up on my site tonight.
It's already up on mine.
Video of what?
Whatever the shit you were going to put up. I saw it. I didn't like it. I took it down.
You did not.
It's a video of Anthony.
No, it isn't.
It is a video. I have a video of Anthony sucking another man's penis, and the only way to see it is to join MySpace/Jim Norton.
That is untrue. Completely untrue. You do not have video on your site.
I have photographs that if you scroll through them quickly, it looks like video.
Is that it?
Yes.
Tonight I will be putting up video of me and my brother Joe playing. He's playing guitar. I am playing drums. I am a mere 6 years old, and Joe is about 7 or 8 years old, playing guitar. I am playing drums. And it is from an old 8mm movie.
Well, tomorrow night I'll be putting up video of me watching that video jerking off.
Okay, you win.
See your little Bobby Brady arms. I like guitar. You fucking probably bald with a goatee at 7, Joe. His tattoos, that creep. Wait, hold on. Eric, what's this?
Eric passed Jim Norton.
Eric is right. Yeah. Eric is right. I actually have a movie announcement, which I have not made. That I've gotten interest in a film.
Stop it.
A studio has showed interest in a lot of you. Remember I did a little picture called Help Rascal. Well, there's a studio that has showed interest into making Help Rascal the sequel.
No, I won't be screening that film. I didn't like the original. It did leave a lot of unanswered questions, but I didn't want them answered.
It certainly did. Whatever happened to the rascal? What happened to the mystery that rascal was involved in?
That was one of the most
was there corn on his head?
horrible little videos I've ever seen.
What one?
Help a Rascal.
It's just awful. Do you like the title?
The title's the best part, because actually seeing it is so disgusting.
But you understand that he wouldn't go down, and he's a rascal?
And you had to help him. Give him a little prodding. And he went. Creep.
Oh, we'll get an update tomorrow. Tomorrow on the MySpace accounts, okay? Yeah. Jay Moore's going to stop by tomorrow? It's been a while. I think Jay's in town. He's going to stop in and say hi tomorrow.
And Jeff Ross, too, right?
Is Jeffrey coming by
Someone
tomorrow,
said
too?
Jeff was coming by. Could be a pack of lies. Penthouse Girls. My friend Nicky was supposed to send Penthouse Girls. What happened? It was a mix-up. I'm very upset.
All right.
And also, Pet of the Year was supposed to come.
Let's not forget the eggnog drinking contest this Friday.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Someone brings up a very good point.
No,
I have put Jimmy Norton in my top 8. Which drives traffic to Jimmy Norton's site.
Of course it does, Anthony.
I am not in Jimmy Norton's top 8. So right now,
you're gonna make me number one.
You're not in there.
How about this?
You got to sign up.
You got to give me a day to put you in the top 8.
Use my fake account that guy's holding.
Because I haven't been online all day. You are. You got to give me a day to put you in. Because I have to find you in there.
No, get rid of him.
Until then,
all right.
Jen Maz. Right now, Jen Maz, you are the lucky one that is taking Lil Jimmy Norton's spot.
But Rich Voss doesn't have you in his top 8.
Rich is the next to go, believe me.
But how come Rich doesn't go now?
I think Rich does have me in his top 8.
Rich is a Jew.
Now you got it. Yes. Jen Maz.
Jen Maz is one of my friends, too.
She has now just taken over Jimmy's spot. Jimmy no longer in my top 8. Because it's giving you votes.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
But we're not competing.
We are now competing.
Nah, you'll win.
No.
Nobody cares about Jim Norton.
There is so much love for Jimmy Norton. It almost makes me vomit.
/Jim Norton. And a lot of them are the same people. They're going to be my friend and your friend. They're our friends. Just because your page is fancier. I come from the school of hard knocks. Look at that cheese dick fucking picture of Rich Voss.
Oh, jeez.
That's actually the sound effect on Voss's MySpace page.
There is Voss's MySpace, and look, I am number 2, right behind Dat Fan.
Oh, what a fucking...
He doesn't have Dat Fan.
Yes, he does.
Dat Fan is
That's
number
one of
1.
his top 8.
Who else?
Let me see. Jimmy isn't even on here.
Good.
Opie is on here.
So why can't I be on yours?
Because Rich Voss thinks it's Opie, and it's fake Opie, you stupid tattooed Jew.
And by the way, this is how dumb Voss is. Somebody almost got him so good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the train yesterday.
It's this guy, the fake Opie.
And Ben is saying that guy wrote to Voss and told him to be in studio at 6 a.m. today.
Yeah.
And Voss is like, why do they want me in studio at 6 a.m.?
Should I be in?
And Ben should have went with it. I'm like, you should have told him, yes, that's Opie's account.
Let me look at my good friend Bill Burr, and I'll check out who he has. I don't see me on his top 8.
Exactly. He's doing it on purpose.
You know something?
Bill's an Italian hater.
Bye-bye, Bill. Bye-bye.
Who's in Bill's top 8?
Yeah, they weren't even people I recognized. He talk about plugs, Jesus, all over
exactly.
the place. He's got some chick.
Holy crap! It's Fez, everyone.
Fez.
Wow.
Look at you.
Hi, Fez. You lost weight.
You look fantastic.
Holy shit! You look like you lost a lot of weight already.
Hello, Anthony. Hi,
Doesn't
Jimmy.
He look like the stress?
Oh, hi, Opie.
We haven't even gotten to the audio yet, where you accuse me of your heart attack.
Well, that's the night the pain started, Halloween night at your anniversary party.
Why blame me? It's the Opie and Anthony show.
You know, my brother had the pain also. He had to go in and get the angio and a stent put in, and the pain started on the Halloween party night for both of them.
We got our angina at the same time.
All at the same time.
You got a 2-for-1 deal, huh?
That night caused a lot of heart attacks.
Joe had an angioplasty put in?
Yeah, he had to get the cloggage taken out and one of the stents put in.
Is it eating bad?
Of course it is.
Eating bad, smoking.
Eating
See, if you checked in more, Jimmy.
It's that. And, of course, genetics plays a large part of it. When you drink a glass of water and your liver decides to produce cholesterol out of it, that's a little,
you might have a problem.
You might have a problem.
But my dad has one, so I'll probably have to get one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the in thing. You're really nobody unless you have a stent put in one of your heart arteries.
Yeah, my dad had his first heart attack at 51.
Do you feel better now?
I feel a lot better.
Look at him. He looks.
Yeah.
You look so
better.
Healthy.
I feel like I had a Maury Povich geek to chic makeover.
Right. Don't you feel less bloaty and less like like you're more energetic?
It's weird because feeling bad felt normal.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's easier to move now.
You
look so much better.
Yeah, he looks alive, man.
How much did you lose?
I'm really alert.
I think I lost like 20 pounds before the heart attack. So that should have been a sign that something was wrong.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it wasn't T cells.
Right. Well, you never know.
All the blood work I've had done, I'm fine.
You are.
Well, there's a positive that came out of it.
Good for another couple of weeks, I guess. Well, that's good.
You look
I'm
great,
very
Fez.
glad to see you.
Thank you, boys.
You look great.
And I was, bugging Ronnie, and I'm sure he was, but like everybody was just, how's Fezzy, and he was getting a little tired of it, I think, of the whole thing.
He missed me. He won't admit it, but he missed me.
Everyone did.
Everyone missed your Fez.
Thank you.
I actually was in L.A., so I didn't find out about it at first, and I was very annoyed that
Speaking
when
of
they were
people in
wheeling
LA.
me into the OR, I said, someone call Norton.
And they didn't.
Call Jimmy Norton.
Nobody from this program called me and told me that my friend had fallen ill. Nobody thought to call Jimmy and let me know. I wouldn't have cared, so I'd be busy. But, I mean, they still could have let me know.
Sure.
Did you ever get a call from Robert Eatman, our agent?
No. No.
Hey, Bob Eatman never called you.
No, and he knows I had a heart attack.
Is that?
Dude, I even emailed him and said, you better call, Fez.
Well, now it's, way past even the awkward stage.
Right now he can't call. Because if he called, it would be a problem.
I don't know what's going on with him. I've lost all faith in him. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
I don't know.
He took on way too many shows or something because he's not getting the job done for us. And he fucking doesn't even call.
Don't.
He did a number on me.
Don't get him upset.
Yeah, he doesn't even call Fez after having a heart attack, and that's your agent.
Don't get him upset.
Yeah, who recommended him?
Oh, no.
Look, trust me. I'm next because I'm feeling the stress. Because I believed in the guy, and I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. We've had some great things happen with our show. Not even a call. Not even a call.
So then why not just move on? Maybe he doesn't want to be involved anymore.
You can't just move on.
So you pay the, whatever you pay.
Well, we're working on some things.
I'm real cut and dry with that shit.
No, we're working on some things.
Yes.
Because it's apparent he's just, all he cares about now is just collecting the 10%. That's it. If you're not calling Fez after a heart attack, there's a problem.
He took 10% of my heart.
Oh, look at that.
And it hurts. I can't take a nitro pill for that kind of hurt.
How do you not call somebody you care about? I mean, I was busy on the set, but I mean, like, how could anybody else who's not busy not call?
I refuse to even talk to him. We're barely communicating with email. I'm so disgusted, and this is not a radio bit.
Yeah, I know.
A guy that, we turned a lot of shows onto. A lot of shows. And I don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
I still have a great friendship with Bob Even, and I have no problem with him. So that's just Opie talking. Until my money is moved somewhere where he doesn't have access to it, I'm not going to say a bad word about him.
Why don't you start moving it? I would.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want no one to touch my money.
Just put it in some kind of a separate...
Move your money, Hendry!
A mason jar buried in the backyard would be better.
Jesus. Well, it's good to see you, Fez.
Yes.
Good to be
great.
seen.
You guys are on in a minute or two here.
Yep.
What are you guys doing on the show today?
Oh, I have no idea.
There's some food out there, by the way, if you guys want to...
Oh, yeah.
He won't be...
Chocolatey goodness.
Well, Ronnie can
hide
have
that
some.
stuff.
I'm saying.
Are you on the perfect diet?
Yeah, it's like all skinless chicken now.
Isn't it the worst?
Yes, it is.
When my dad was going through his heart problems and stuff, he would still go out for chicken wings because it was chicken.
Oh, sure. No. The frying and the breading.
That's what he would tell my mom. No, it's healthy because it's chicken.
Chicken McNuggets. Because it has the McNuggets thing behind it, it's still chicken.
If you dig through enough of those layers, there's chicken underneath there somewhere.
The first time we went through the quadruple bypass thing, he was having hot dogs right up until they cut him open. It was unbelievable.
Well, you might as well before they do it.
Sure. Oh, and then he decides to do it afterwards because now he figured he had a new heart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. He went through his first quadruple bypass in like 7 years when they're supposed to last easily 10 or more.
My dad's like that with his heart problems. I have cholesterol medicine, so I can eat, a stick of butter. I have the medicine. I can have all the salt I want. The blood pressure medicine's doing the work.
Let the drugs do the work for you.
Sure.
And before we dump out, thank you, EAT on Madison, for that phenomenal food.
It was wonderful, yes.
I had a jelly donut that was fantastic.
A jelly donut?
I put it in my footlocker.
I wanted to hold it like Hartman held that, like he was holding shit.
I mean, his thumb and forefinger. Disgusted at it.
All right, Ron and Fez are up next, Fez.
Yes.
Welcome back, Fez.
Welcome.
Thanks, boy.
Welcome.
Ben's Raw asked, what did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show today?
Today I learned it's knitter, not knitter.
There you go.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a knitter by itself.
Very good. Thank you, Ben's Raw ass. Let's go to Bobby Big Rigger. Bobby!
Hey, I learned today the only good knitter is a dead knitter.
Jeez, holy crap. We didn't teach you that today.
Oh, I was saying Jesus because he was a good poignant.
Rob on Long Island.
How you doing, guys?
Hey, Rob.
Morning, Jelly Tits. Hey. Yeah, I learned that you will never hear a man say, let's eat some pussy after knitting. Punching up.
That's true.
You're right.
That's all people learned today on the show?
There's more, Opie.
Jesus. All right, tomorrow on the program, Jay Moore, I believe, and Jeffrey Ross, and then Friday's the big eggnog drinking contest. That's going to be terrific. And tomorrow we'll announce the winner of the Assault on the Media contest for November. What are you doing, Jimmy?
Can I show Fez who I met? Jesus Christ.
Who'd you meet?
That wasn't blow surprise.
Yeah, this was unbelievable, actually.
You know how he loves celebrities, takes pictures with celebrities.
Sure.
He's got one of the biggest.
Right.
He's finding the picture for you, Fez. This is a biggie. This is what you miss when you're out.
That's your shit. That's not a celebrity.
Gets everyone with that. Oh, check out who I met. And he holds it up as a picture of his huge log of shit in a toilet.
I'm looking for Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Although it did resemble Denzel.
But at first you look at yeah, you beat me.
Ron, what did you learn on the show today?
I learned little Jimmy's a Dakota painting fan.
Oh, who isn't?
Oh, yeah. Too hot.
The clock's ticking on her.
She's fascinating.
I know.
By the way, the #1 most violent